ain't got no more yet. Yo, I got some crabs to pick up, yo. You need to hurry up and do this shit.
You got crabs in mine?
What you said?
Oh, these headphones ugly.
You don't like the headphones?
No, they close up. You gotta move the board up, son. Move that board. Push that board forward. Push the board forward. Push the board forward. Push it all the way forward. There you go. Push it some more. Yeah. Yes. Test. New water, new ice, new neck piece. Yes, we in the building, man.
He's gonna be doing podcasts and shit. We trying to get this one podcast off the ground. It's big announcements during this actual live joint. Yeah, but listen, I got my man, yo. We just gave him a new name today, man. Connoisseur hip hop. He's born a year of hip hop. Don't play no games about hip hop if you don't know hip hop. But and listen, I got the boy Herb Hop in the building. What up?
We just gave him that name tonight.
Tonight. I got new names, yo. I'm the mayor of Scholar, Heat Rock, Herb Hop, Herb Spices, and all kinds of shit.
Herb Spices, I like that.
That's a good idea.
Herb Hop. We just gave him a Herb Hop name tonight.
I like that Herb Hop because he got the first name begins with hip hop, so Herb Hop, yeah. That's how we rockin' like cut off stockings in the joint, trying to go away, you know what I mean? But tonight on this man time, man, we gonna talk about some serious topics. We gonna talk about what's going on in Baltimore City, talk about these sweeps. We gonna talk about new music that dropped, you know what I'm saying, over the summer and dropped in the month of August, and we still at like the top of August. We gonna talk about the future of RAWDOPE podcast and the future of the new media. Guru connoisseurs of Baltimore, and then we also give out some information, man. You trying to do a podcast, trying to do some type of radio, trying to do anything in broadcasting, man. We hiring at y'all, we had them classes. We coming for that fucking top spot, you know what I mean? And we see niggas, man. We salute everybody on the iTunes charts, Spotify charts, SoundCloud charts. The audio ain't out yet. So everybody that's on these charts and shit, I see you. But just know the Baltimore boy and his RAWDOPE team, we coming for that motherfucker. We trying to hold the number one spot for like 100 weeks. We trying to go in the Guinness for holding number one spots. But you know what I mean, I want to get into it though real quick, man, before I introduce the third guest in this motherfucker. But listen though, we gonna start this one off, man, with, for all the hip hop connoisseurs and hip hop heads, we gonna start out with the Lost tape. Oh man, time we gonna start out with the Lost tape.
One or two. Which one?
Come on, cut it out. We ain't gonna get into one. You know what I mean? We going too deep.
The nigga Wayno said he didn't like the Lost Tapes 1. The nigga from Everyday Struggle. Mm-hmm. He said he didn't like. I said your Lost Tape 1 when it's first Lost Tape, yes, with purple and Black Zombie and all that shit on it. I'm like, what?
That shit was hard.
Retarded hard.
That shit was hard.
Them Everyday Struggle niggas goofy.
Goof troops.
The Everyday Struggle niggas really goofy.
I be tripping up.
Listen. Our third guest just popped up at the table. He's the host of Love Hurts podcast, Laugh Out Loud Radio, is my guy. You know what I'm saying? You know, part owner of Head Point. We got the boy Freno Fantastic in the building. I just gave him that. Freno Fantastic in the fucking Freno Fantastic in the fucking building.
Yeah, fuck your head up too.
Yeah. I like it. Mr. Push your shape up back.
I like it.
And then he bougie because I think the headphones is a little sticky.
Yeah.
And he don't drink and do nothing. So he don't need But listen though. But listen, the first topic we gonna get on before we make the big announcement, what's going on.
Let's expound.
You know what I'm saying? We want to just know. You know what I mean? And shout out to my man Brew in the building. You know what I mean? We gonna get them classes on how to flip a house. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to my man Gino, man. Free my man Playboy. Them guys, man, from the neighborhood. Beefing in them, man. They came out, guys, man. Learn how to flip houses, man, and make a profit off of them. And they doing it right in our face. So we gonna just be hooking up, giving all types of classes on all types of shit. Point blank period. Then we got the man Kenny on the boards. Kenny Faso on the boards. So when you niggas see Kenny, his name is Kenny Faso. His name is anybody with Faso name. Last name is gonna be Faso. Like the Gambinos, like the Corleones. What's the famous shit on HBO? The Sopranos. Like, come on, man. Like that mean a lot if your name Faso. If you don't want your name to be fucking Faso, then it's on you. But listen, all three of y'all young men.
Let's get it in. Let's get it in.
Lost tape 2.
Let's get straight into it.
No bad energy.
Let's get straight into it, Hammer.
No bad energy, right? First song.
Let's get straight into it.
He talked that talk. He talked greasy. First song off the rip.
That intro song was hard.
Off the rip.
That intro was hard.
Niggas hating on Lost Tapes too, though. But they love all this dumb shit, don't they?
Can we just first, Mr. Philly on, then we gonna go down to you Hop. Then we gonna go to you Fantastic. Give me your review on Lost Tapes. That's all I care about. How do you feel about Nas Escobar, 40 plus, dropping a new CD? It's called Lost Tapes. Now, it's out. It's been out for a little minute. What's up with it?
Couple weeks now. But
hit my shoulder?
You know,
yo, y'all niggas can't be real, yo.
I thought that came with the Cavassier.
Niggas definitely cracked that cherry cola.
I thought that came with the Cavassier, bro. I ain't gonna.
Niggas definitely popped that cherry cola.
This episode need to be on Lost Out Loud Radio because
hey yo, you know how you get your cherry pop? You just got your cherry pop. You just got this cherry Pepsi pop.
He just got his cherry Pepsi pop. But I'm just saying, yo, come on, man, give me some reviews on this Lost Tape.
This we gonna do, like on some old real shit. You feel me? Like I may be one of Nas' biggest fans. You feel me? So Nas can't do no wrong in my eyes.
That's not fair.
I could be biased, but at the same time, I do keep it funky. Now, I'm taking from the top. My first spin of the album, I was like, no wrong in my eyes.
That's not fair.
You know what I mean? So
we just testing.
I said I got running back because it happens. I did that with a lot of artists that I like. First spin, I was, and then my second spin, I'm like, yo, this shit is hard. So once I ran that motherfucker back.
Oh yeah, because remember when I first asked about it and I talked to you about it, you was like, I wasn't feeling it.
Man, her, we always talk these situations. You know what I'm saying? We always get in these conversations.
And I gave you a what?
Yeah, so I had to run it back, and that's like, yeah.
Talking that talk.
He talking that talk, and he you know what I mean? And like you got to factor in that it's a lot of old music. We talking about it's records on there from.
He said half.
Hip Hop is Dead came out like 06.
I was living in Watermill.
Yeah, I remember.
Let's talk about the Hip Hop is Dead album. Now, I'm gonna throw in a little joint real quick. Now, mind you, Hip Hop is Dead came out with Jeezy and Bow Wow. And he had the #1 record at that time.
Hip Hop is Dead.
He topped Jeezy and Bow Wow with the Hip Hop is Dead album. You know what I mean? So it's like, yo, okay, it's album, it's joints from there from 2006 and shit like that. So it's like, I had to run it back, and once I ran it back,
you came to your senses.
I came to my senses. It's Nas. You know what I mean? Like, he that nigga.
Niggas bit off a Nas joint.
Niggas definitely bit off a Nas joint.
So you know what we gonna do on our hip hop show is C.U.E Media, and this is RAWDOPE podcast. Hit that notification, hit that subscribe button.
Shouts
what we gonna do it is we gonna have I hate even numbers, so we gonna do what are you rated 1 to 7? 7 being the highs, 1 being the lowest. Nas, Escobar, the Guru, the Legend. How do you feel about the Lost Tapes 2, 1 to 7?
1 to 7, I gotta give it a 7.
I give it a 6.
I gotta give it a 7. Like,
all right, so you got a 7, you got a 6.
I give it a 6 because
21's the top score when 3 niggas on here and they can all do it.
I can't give it a 7 because it ain't a classic yet. So I can't give it not yet. I don't know if it's a classic yet. You know, I'm the biggest Esco fan in the world, but a classic already. My man said 7. I had to not like it.
A 7.
He must have was drinking that night.
A 7 a huge score.
Mikey was drinking that night. This shit is tough.
Yo, the 7's a huge score.
I was trying to tell you that, yo.
It's tough.
That's a banana score.
It's a couple joints that
when you listen to the topics and what he's speaking on.
Oh, it's crazy. That's crazy. Always the content is always
the content and what he's speaking on, and it's like, yo, it's on some real grown man shit.
Yes. And that's what we are. We grown ass men now. We ain't even fucking children no more. We ain't
what you call him? Freno-tastic?
Freno fantastic.
Yo, he got his own range, yo. Don't let him speak yet, yo, because he gonna geek.
Yeah.
That nigga.
Listen, this how we doing. When we do our show, we saying if it's 3 people, you gotta get a score of 21.
I got
no, it's not 13. Freno gotta put the icing on the cake.
Fantastic.
Have you heard it?
Because we know you probably be listening to the Robinson Band. He probably listen to the lecture on the Robinson Band, some shit.
This nigga said Prince ain't had. The nigga said Prince ain't had no hits, bro. He said Prince ain't had that many hits. I don't know what the fuck take.
He's crazy. His opinion counts.
Let's get his
Kenny,
take, yo.
switch that camera over to us.
It's on you.
Hey, yo, Kenny, drop that shit, son.
He go back and forth. He better be going. Better not be sleeping.
No, he flipping that motherfucker.
All right, check it out. Nas' new album.
Yes.
We listened to it in the barbershop.
Okay.
You can't go off a barbershop.
Yeah,
We in a barbershop.
Spots the car, yo.
You can't listen to barbershop, yo. Like,
yo, y'all gotta keep it 100, yo. You feel me? When I hear something in the barbershop, I'm cutting, I'm zoned out. I know when something sound good. You feel me? Like, damn, Mikey, who's that? Yo, that's all right. You feel me? That don't happen.
Yo, we worked together 50 years.
Come on.
Yo, we've been cutting alongside each other 50 years. You never said, yo, who was that?
Yo, that Kodak Black shit. I was like, yo, who that? That shit was
I never.
That was back. I don't know. One of them goofy.
He like the Jesus Piece record.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
How did I hear yo guy?
I never.
How did I hear yo guy?
I never dropped
niggas playing that shit in
I never dropped the Kodak record.
I can hear some hot shit, yo.
Kodak got some good ass.
I never dropped the Kodak record.
Real talk.
around you. I never dropped it.
Somebody was playing it. You
heard that shit somewhere else, my nigga. Like,
I don't go nowhere else. Keep it funky.
All right, well, maybe somebody else is playing it.
Keep it funky. I'm gonna check this nigga. Check it out. Hold on. So,
hey, Big, come get this nigga, Big.
Hey, yo, so check the move. Young Jeezy. I mean, not Young Jeezy. I don't like him.
Yo Gotti.
Yo Gotti.
You know, like Jeezy.
Niggas playing that shit in here. I said, yo, this shit actually hot.
Yes.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yes.
I like that. One of them.
Yes.
Motherfucker.
I am.
That shit was banging.
Yeah.
So you can't say you can't hear hot shit in the barbershop and be like, yo, yeah, I like that.
That's a different type of sound, you know.
I don't give a fuck what that. It was a night. It was a eclectic sound.
But look,
a sound that my ears wanted to hear. Music, you're supposed to be enjoyable, to some degree.
Depending on what you're doing too, when you're listening to music. Like you be in a club. Listen, you can be in a club and hear a song, right?
Yo, twerk music is good everywhere.
But before you heard it in the club, you probably didn't like it.
I'm the biggest Nas fan. I don't want to hear Nas in the club.
Exactly.
That's because the shit ain't good.
No.
They say
I don't.
Hate me now for certain songs you can hear in the club.
I don't.
Sweet dreams are made of.
I want to hear that anywhere.
But hold on. Pause.
Y'all be saving us with that bullshit, yo. Y'all be saving that nigga with that bullshit. He can rap his ass off.
Yes, he can.
I ain't gonna lie. But your music be trash.
It's Uchi Wada Wada. You see one mic.
His music
Black Girl lost the shorty.
Are you done?
Hold on.
Are you done?
I've been real all my life.
Life is good. Trash.
Are you done?
Life is good was trash.
Whose life is good?
See, and we argue with a nigga. We argue with a nigga who don't even know what life is good is.
Yo, that's why I can't do this with Freddie, yo.
Don't holler out what's life is good.
Give me the hook. What the hook sound?
Nigga, that's the name of the album.
I'm not listening to all that.
Exactly.
That album was amazing. That was one of his best albums.
But hold up.
So you saying I gotta listen to the whole album? Hold on.
I love Life is Good album.
Hold up.
Hey Ham. Check it out, Ham.
Yo, man, I gotta know who you are. And
like
I'm here.
Niggas saying you gotta listen to the whole
camera right. I'm here.
Check the move. Y'all saying we gotta listen to 16 songs to know if we like the shit or not.
Yeah.
Yo, I don't gotta waste that much time of my fucking life. You know what I mean? I hear 5 songs. I know the shit trash. And you're supposed to put your best foot forward for the first couple songs.
You're not a hip hop.
You gotta get a nigga hooked. You dig what I'm saying?
How you feel about
if I gotta turn to the B side of the album to hear some good shit, you're fucked up.
How many times you was probably getting hit and they probably started off slow? You can't say that word. You give head. Yo,
he's a soft motherfucker.
How many times you probably was getting hit and it probably started off slow? And then it's like, damn.
Then she started gobbling.
Then she started, damn. Oh, this bitch is a head monster.
No, she gotta blow my mind straight out the gate. Let her get the fuck off me.
Turn to a head dog.
I don't want to hear that shit.
Hold up, we gonna get to the best hit you had in your life.
Hold up, man.
Get back to the music.
Let me get back to it. So listen, like I was saying, I'm one of Nas' biggest fans in the world. So if I'm out in a club, I don't want to hear a Nas record in the club.
They don't play that shit in them clubs you go to.
They definitely don't.
Like
they don't play that shit down Buns.
Listen,
they definitely.
How you
going to Buns?
How you know? How you know?
Which Buns? Yo, it's two.
How you know? How you know?
Sports ball.
I don't know Buns. I don't know what Buns is.
When I'm in the club, I want to. But when I'm in the club, I want to hear the Migos. I want to hear Lil Baby. I want to hear Future. I want to hear the you know what I mean?
Music is that way.
Yeah, and on the club level. But I don't want to hear and that's my that's when I want. That's my personal space when I want to listen to Nas. You feel what I'm saying? In a club, no, I want to hear the pop, the guys who's coming up, who's the pop and niggas. Okay. You see what on the club set.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Right. And then it depends on what kind of club you in. Yo, listen, we getting older, right? So everything you go to is not always gonna be dance, jumpy, hoppy, up and down type shit. Rowdy. You know what I'm saying? If you in a nice little jazzmatazz type of club, a nice little like live band type of club, I would love to hear Nas or a whole like certain B-sides.
If you in a 35 and older club, it's gonna make sense.
That's the type
of shit. Make sense.
Yeah, but if you in a club drinking and shit, man, I ain't trying no Esco for real.
If I'm in the club,
I'm the biggest Esco fan.
If I'm in the club,
I rule the world,
yeah. Let me say this. Put it like this. It depends on the DJ. A maniac DJ can mix Nas,
and make it hard. Like
so
Brave Heart. So put that on.
They shoot.
Yeah, you gotta know when to do it.
Turn up, baby, Gucci scrub.
Yeah. You gotta know when to do it.
Right. You gotta know.
You got a point right there.
The DJ allowed you to listen to everything in the club.
Exactly.
Remember that. So most DJs, most DJs allow us to listen to what's relevant. A lot of DJs don't come with that backspin. See, when I was going to the club and all that shit, DJs took us to the 80s and then the 90s and then No Limit drop. They took us everywhere because they had to critique. They can mix a motherfucking Michelet song with the No Limit beat.
They should come out of nowhere.
That's it. And you know that. And Mr. Phillion, you know that firsthand.
I definitely do. But I'm the type of nigga, if it's a live band,
what up,
like you
Russ?
said, it's settled and it's a live band and you playing that, I still want to hear NBA Youngboy.
Yeah. But imagine that live band give you all that.
I want to hear NBA Youngboy over a live band.
I want to hear NLE Chop.
Over the incense.
I'm gonna let y'all get all
over the incense. Over the incense burning.
I want to hear Lil Slick from Cherry Hill. I want to hear Slick from Cherry Hill, nigga. Fuck y'all talk about.
I'm gonna let y'all get all this shit out. Because it sounds like a bunch of bullshit to me.
No, we ready to get into the second topic.
No. Because they basically saying music shouldn't be enjoyable. Like, the nigga can rap. Yes, he has good content.
We're not saying it shouldn't be enjoyable.
Excellent content. I'm giving him his props, yo. I'm not taking. I'm saying what y'all saying.
Oh, you want to hear the Rock Boys in the building tonight? That's what you want to hear.
If I can't listen to the shit and enjoy it, if I gotta listen to it just to say, yeah, that nigga spits the deepest shit, or you know what I mean?
But that's sometimes people listen to music for that.
Yo, I can listen to spoken word for that, yo.
It is spoken word over beats.
Man, well, then he not a rap. Well,
he's an MC. It's the difference. I keep telling you this shit.
Is it music? Is it spoken word?
You got rappers, you got MCs, you have artists.
Man, y'all giving that nigga all the pass for making bullshit, yo.
No.
Y'all making bullshit.
All right, this we gonna get in this next topic before we get into this.
Yeah, because you're gonna make me mad.
Okay, give us. I'm starting with you. Starting with you, Freno.
Go ahead.
Give us Nas bullshit albums.
You can't
name more than one.
You can't name more than one.
Yes, I can.
You can't name more than one.
You better not say Nostradamus.
You got him at Brew over
First of
there.
all, he never listened to Life is Good.
Street
He never listened to the nigga album.
He drove
I had to make him sit in the car with me and listen to the nigga album.
And that shit was horrible.
He draws me in every time.
Like,
that shit was horrible. You forced that shit on me.
And you didn't really listen to it then.
That was hip hop rap.
Hey Russ, I need to be backstage, yo. I need to be backstage, Russ.
Yo, bro.
All right,
give him a chance to answer this question. Give him a chance to answer this question.
Street Disciple.
Yeah.
Wasn't that 2 CDs?
That was a double disc.
That was double disc.
Yeah, some of the hardest shit ever.
Some
of it. I ain't say the whole CD was hard.
That's not the point.
Yeah, some hard ass shit.
Come on, yo. That's not the point.
Yo, get married. Bubbles and bubble gum.
Nas is he's a dope ass rapper, yo. You feel me? So if he have a tight a song on the album, you dig what I'm saying? Like that should be expected. I'm talking about overall project, yo.
His first album is the best first three albums out of ever.
Come on. Let me bring it up.
The first three albums.
Hold on. Let him expound.
It was written. I Am.
Oh my God.
Fire. Classics. Came out the gate. Fire.
Classics.
Then what? Nostradamus.
I like Nostradamus.
Oh, can we call
Godson?
Oh no. Let's do it in order. Let's do it in order. Let's do it in order.
You said Nostradamus.
No.
The order.
Oh, the Firm.
Which is
the correct order for this is Illmatic.
It was written.
I Am.
The Firm.
Take the Firm out. That was a collective group album.
But that was Nas shit.
No, solo albums, Nostradamus.
That's
solo.
And you can't count that.
Bullshit.
And then he came out with the
but he had some tight shit.
No, Stillmatic.
Then Godson.
Then Lost State.
Godson, I ain't really fuck with Godson.
Then he came out with a group album after Godson.
We came to Queensbridge.
He came out with a group album.
So how many albums do Nas got all together?
He got like 9, 12.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
He got 12 solo albums.
I think he got 10 solo albums too. He did the album with Damon Marley, and I think he did the album with
David Marley.
So I will give him 5 good albums.
Shut the front door.
Yo, the nigga 50%. If you shoot 50%,
yeah, he about right about that.
Yeah, yo, come on, yo, get
Untitled.
No, bro.
The nigga
Untitled was one of the best albums I've ever heard.
Hey, I'm looking at his catalog right now. I'm going to just say
hip hop is dead.
Yo, listen.
Hip hop is dead is hard.
Yo, listen. Yo, bro.
Nelly went at his neck over that.
Y'all got me
So
sweating.
said Nelly went over his neck.
Nas classics.
Can he get this
like
nigga,
Freddie
yo?
said, he dropped 3 classics back to back.
Back to back. Nobody
I feel like he took. I feel like after that he took a little dry spell. The Jay-Z beef woke him back up.
Hold up, let me ask you this, Ham. Damn.
No, answer the question though. Nas garbage albums, and then you can ask me anything you want, bro.
I don't have a garbage album.
And we're on the same
garbage
level.
like
so both of y'all.
So let me ask you this. So give me out of the top rappers, right? The top rappers we could think of, spitters. Nas, Jay-Z, X, Jada, whoever.
Yes.
What artists came out with 3 classes out the gate?
Nobody.
Give me one.
Okay.
DMX was close.
Give me one.
Okay.
I'll wait.
Yeah.
DMX did it.
He was close.
He did too.
DMX went 5 million.
He did too.
DMX went 5 million, 5 times platinum, 3 in a row.
He did too.
Yo, but I'm saying yo, listen.
He did too. Classic album.
Classic. You saying
just because you sold us up.
Ask me the question again.
And I'm a big X fan.
Ask me the question again.
I love.
They switched the question.
No.
Yeah. Ask me the question.
No, here's the question. Who had a better 3 album out the gate span than Nas?
But that wasn't the question.
All right, who had 3 classes?
No, the question was out of Nas albums.
No, that was the first.
No, that was the first. We switched it.
She switched it.
Right. I mean, in the middle of yo trying to answer, now y'all gave him some other.
No, we answered the first question.
No.
Now we moved on.
We switched.
Keep up, dude. Keep up, dude.
Remember you backed up a little bit.
Now, what artist gave you 3 out the gate?
Mary J. Blige, the only one I could think of.
And I'm with him. And R. Kelly.
And Luther.
Oh damn, Kels.
Stevie Wonder.
3 out the gate.
Yeah, what rapper? 3 out the gate. Rapper, hard albums. First 3.
What's Stevie album first?
NWA.
What?
3 hours straight out the gate.
Nah, niggas for life. That's it for NWA.
No, niggas for life. I'm just
running. No, 100 miles and running.
You know what I mean? 100 miles.
Straight out of Compton, 100 miles and running.
First joint. That was 3 bangers out the gate because they moved as one.
I can't give you NWA.
Boys in the hood is always hard. They got them on their mat.
I can't give you.
They got them on the mat.
That was Eazy-E record.
Yeah, but they moved as one.
But that was Eazy-E record. Nah, dude. Nah, dude. Nah, come on.
Fucking yo, listen, Pop.
Somebody said hip hop is dead.
Pop. Tupac.
Definitely hip hop is dead. Definitely classic.
Pop. Tupac.
He ain't had first 3.
That's my nigga Deuce. Hey Deuce, talk to your man Freno, y'all. He on some geeking shit, y'all.
You forgetting the question? I said Tupac.
First 3?
You know, not the first 3.
Strictly for my niggas and Me Against the World.
Me Against the World.
I'ma give you Me Against the World.
That shit hard.
I'ma give you.
Got a Baby came out on Tupac-less. That was the entry to the
That's one song, dude. That's one song. That's one song, man. That's one song, man.
Tupac, the king of trash.
Yo, what?
King of trash.
I dare you.
Yo, this nigga gonna get shot.
Hey, yo, hold up.
Shot by 2 thunder.
Are you crazy?
Yo, come on.
He was the king of bad beats, but not the king of lyrics.
He suffered from the same Nas effect, yo. The nigga got crazy content. Yo, he got crazy good content. You dig what I'm saying? The nigga can rap, but yo, song selection and beats.
Yo, we can hear y'all. We can hear you in the back. Yeah, we can hear y'all.
Hold on. So what you saying? You don't like Tupac's music? I mean, I can name classics.
No. He said no. Hold up, Hop. He said he's the king of trash, and I said only thing I can agree with. He had
The production wasn't right. But no word that came off that man's tongue was trash.
Yeah, because Pac don't rap about no phony shit. Yo.
No words came off of Pac.
You might didn't like his beat.
You can listen to Toss It Up. You can listen to old fucking songs and you be like, nah, yo,
it's
all this shit. The production just wasn't there. He created so much music, the production wasn't
a lot
there.
of people.
Neither was Coogee Raps.
Yep, you're right.
Coogee Rap
had a lot of bullshit production, but look,
rap was hard. Rap was hard, but by the time G-Rap was then, a hip hop producers wasn't large. When Pop was out, the production was growing. Now this Future's out, the production is huge. That's the difference.
No, I'm giving you an older rapper than Tupac who had bad production as well.
Who?
But was super lyrical.
Oh yeah, G-Rap.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is he
had some hard ass beats and he had some phony beats.
They had two different eras. What I'm saying, that 80s, G-Rap was more 87 to like 93. You feel me?
95.
Blues was the hardest beat he ever had.
That shit was crazy.
Other than that, his shit was horrible.
If you wasn't getting it from Rick Rubin,
On the Run was crazy.
He can pick songs. I mean,
On the Run remix was crazy.
But listen, what I'm saying is, I feel like when Run DMC was out, it was like producers were growing. And then I feel like the time of you disrespectful.
That's
disrespectful. You very, very fucking disrespectful.
Shit.
You very disrespectful.
I can never do that. No, I would never disrespect the gods, man.
Oh, hold up. I forgot to tell these guys. No. Hold up. I forgot. No, listen. It's some cardinal rules we got on here, guys. And this is simple for everybody that's watching. Anything you say can and will be used to kiss you on the internet. No fuck shit, no fake shit, no foolishness. If it's stepped on, I can't come out with it in the morning. I can't do nothing with it. I can't do nothing with it.
I can ride with it. Because people take narratives and run with that shit.
Listen, Franny, that shit you said was stepped on. Tupac the fucking GOAT, my nigga. He's mentioned in the top 5 that ever grabbed the mic.
He's not a GOAT.
He definitely is.
Hold up, man. What is it?
No.
Some people don't like Pop.
I don't really.
And you know what? I know a lot of people that don't like Pop.
Dress funny.
And I've argued with these guys. You know what I'm saying? It's a hard argument, but it's hard not to like Pop, yo. It's crazy for me.
Pop. You can't not like
Pop. It's hard not to like.
What I'm saying, but he said the albums.
We didn't even get to see how.
What's my first 2 albums?
Tupac List 9 and Strictly for My Niggas.
I don't fuck with that shit.
He had the song Strap, man. He had a few songs.
I don't fuck with that shit, yo.
They got me trapped.
I don't fuck with that shit.
He said that shit was phony.
Shit was phony.
Not Me Against the Motherfucking World.
What album
that was?
That was third.
That was a good one.
That was his best album to me.
I agree.
All right, cool.
Over Machiavelli, over All Eyes on Me. That's his story.
I believe that was the album that introduced us more to him.
He went crazy. It ain't easy being me. Will I see the penitentiary?
Hold up. Yo, say, homie died in his arms with my brains hanging fucked up. I had to tell him it was all right. And that's a lie. And he knew it when he shook and died. My God, even though I know I'm wrong, man. Tennessee got a nigga think he wrong, man. I can't sleep, so I stay up. He say drive-bys and everyday thing. I done lost too many homies to this motherfucking gang. Lord knows. Everybody know that. That was the album when he went to jail. That was the album when he got the fuck away from Shock G and them.
Yeah,
he got away from Digital Underground and he became.
That nigga wearing bikinis all
He became. He
ain't nothing like
Pop.
the old school. He was rapping about everything. Like
that's one of my favorite records on that album.
He say so much shit on that.
He say so much shit on the album. But when you think about Tupac, man, you thought about somebody that took music serious, but he was so talented at it. It's like Lil Mookie just at the free throw line. He's guaranteed to make 99 out of 100. Because he just studied the craft and he loves the art just that much. So
even if you don't like Pop still was in your face.
Just like with his
podcast shit, he was a good actor. Look. It don't matter if you don't like Pop. You liked him for something.
No.
That's how great he was. Brady liked him for something.
Let's stick to him rapping.
Shit, he
was the GOAT. He's the greatest.
Why we always fussing about Tupac?
Okay. All right. Eminem's overrated. Next topic. Eminem's overrated.
Oh my God. Hold on, I gotta hit a black and I'll be right back. Give me 1 minute.
Y'all can't keep walking off. Y'all can't keep walking off.
Somebody get it for you. No, they get it for you. We'll get it for you.
Right, so,
no, listen.
I'm sweating already.
Overrated. Everybody that's watching on C.U.E Media, please tell us Eminem is overrated. Because I give you 5 niggas that'll smoke them.
Damn.
What far as what? Lyrics?
Hell yeah. Bar for bar. Name fucking 5 niggas that'll smoke Eminem.
Lyrically?
Lyrically.
No.
Lyrically, yo, come on, yo, y'all giving yo too much credit, yo. That's fucking crazy. Don't nobody listen to Eminem. Who the fuck listens to that?
I was the first nigga that brought him to the hood.
Yo, I never hear nobody.
Who the fuck is this
playing Eminem, yo?
Who's this pill pop?
We don't. Hold on. Keep it funky. We don't like Eminem, yo.
Take some shrooms one day. You'll love it.
I like Eminem.
I shouldn't have to take drugs to have to like your music, yo.
Hey, yo, shit.
Come on, yo.
Hey, yo. Hendrix had to take drugs to make his music.
I don't listen to him either. Niggas don't listen to motherfucking Jimi Hendrix.
Shit, our people grew up on that nigga.
They love Jimi Hendrix. People listen to motherfucking.
Man, you crazy, yo.
Teddy Pendergrass.
No, yo, niggas want bigger. They want bigger than Jimi Hendrix.
And Al Green.
They're not bigger than Hendrix. They're not bigger than Hendrix, yo.
Hold on. That's because Jimi Hendrix played the rock guitar. No. Jimi Hendrix played the rock guitar, so white people like that
we
shit.
Grew up on rock.
We was rock with him.
We were rock.
No, we were the rock. No, not at the time. Not at Jimi Hendrix time.
Get straight to it.
We love rock.
Smoke Eminem.
No, this is a good topic.
No,
during Jimi Hendrix time,
we loved rock music. We were the first ones that did
listen,
it.
It's a difference.
They made it pop rock.
You know what rock is?
Jimmy was doped up rock.
Yeah, right.
That's a different type of rock.
White people rock.
Who?
He did white people rock.
He did both.
No, he didn't.
He did soul
rock.
He did black rock.
No, he didn't. No, fuck, he didn't.
Nobody before Hendrix.
Hold on.
They didn't nobody before Hendrix.
What?
All right.
They didn't nobody. Who was before Hendrix?
Chuck Berry was a rock and roll star.
Yeah, but he wasn't making music like Hendrix.
What?
I'm talking about creating the music like Hendrix.
Because Jimi Hendrix did white rock. That's my point.
No,
black people didn't fuck with no Jimi Hendrix.
He did soul rock, actually. Dope thing rock. I'm trying to tell you.
Yo, what the
I'm trying to tell you, them motherfuckers, man. Them niggas was getting high to listen to Jimmy, man. I listen to stories.
Man, our people was getting high listening to Al Green, yo. Our people, they wasn't listening to no motherfucking Jimi Hendrix, yo.
Man, you crazy.
Yeah. I ain't never heard. I ain't never heard Jimi Hendrix record in my house.
Record collection.
I never did. Let me get them Herbie.
I hear the whispers, the Shy-Lights. You dig what I'm saying? Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Yeah.
You feel
Hearts
me?
of Fire.
Oh, you want?
Where the fuck Jimi Hendrix at in that?
Yeah, I don't know about him. I ain't know about him,
fuck with him. Black people ain't fuck with Jimi Hendrix. Black people don't fuck with Eminem. You dig what I'm saying?
No, but
you know what I don't like about black people sometimes, though?
Corny black people like.
You know what I don't like about black people sometimes?
Because hold on, let me say this.
All we do is love hood.
Hey, yo, Herb Hop. Let me say this. No, that's not true.
Like his hood shit.
Yo, I like let me
Al Green is a hood.
I like Lupe Fiasco.
He's one of the best to ever do.
I like J. Cole. I like Kanye West.
I ain't saying not you. I ain't talking about you.
I'm just saying.
I know you hip hop, but I'm talking about like the majority.
You talking about me?
The fair weather fan.
You nice.
The fair weather fan only likes.
And I'm a huge Pusha T fan.
I can't say you because you don't
I feel like Pusha T. Shout out to the BDMV. That stands for Baltimore, DC, Maryland, and Virginia. If you say the DMV, don't forget to put the B on it. Hey, Pusha T is one of them guys from Al fucking neck of the woods that's underrated. You know what I mean? He's a goat to me. Pusha T's a goat to me.
I don't think he's underrated at this point.
No, Pusha T's a goat to me.
Killing shit lately.
Yeah, but he's a goat to me. He put Drake back in his place, and I think. And if you say a nigga that had 3 albums back to back, Drake had 3 classes back.
Hold on, you said he put Drake back in his place.
Let's get to that.
That's a whole nother topic.
Let's go.
Because those bars wasn't better than Duppy Freestyle.
Hook my shit up and give me the fucking microphone.
Duppy Freestyle.
I'll get sued for this episode.
Pusha T's song. It's not
lyrically
better than
Hook my microphone
up,
Kenny, and give me my phone.
Because
we Facebook right here. This no, he didn't. Well, no, he didn't. Nobody told Drake.
Gossiping.
It was a surgical summer. It was a surgical summer.
We're gonna peel back layer after layer.
And the spider joint.
Man,
he started speaking Spanish on that nigga.
That shit was
but guess what it started?
You know that shit was
he name dropped his wife.
Yeah, I know.
Why would you?
But it was a hard ass bar. It was a stupid lyrical bar.
But why would you name drop a man wife?
I said I'm gonna let it ring like Virginia Williams.
And listen, check this out. And now check this out. If I said that about your old lady, and we rap,
he ain't say nothing about it though.
I don't let it put my bitch name in your rap, you bitch.
Just don't do
it. You feel me? Just don't put my hey, listen to this. Anybody that's watching, what y'all think? Don't put my bitch name in my wife, woman, queen, name in your fucking rap. I will beat the shit. The difference between Pusha and Baltimore, niggas would have beat the shit out Drake and then made a record afterwards. You don't put, yo, listen, real men, real gangsters, women and children ain't involved, and if definitely the children ain't involved, but sometimes the woman might get cracked.
But Pusha don't give a fuck.
No, he put him in his place because he didn't disrespect the woman. He just let him know, hey, you washed away the stench.
I'd rather disrespect the bitch than the child.
He didn't disrespect the child. He told him be a father. It's fucked up. You gave him on the Adidas press run.
I'm just saying, man.
When you at your baby shower?
No, what I'm saying is we don't know.
You at your baby
of
shower?
Course, but we don't know what Drake doing with his kids.
For him to drop them bars on a nigga like Drake, the $100 million man, he had a motherfucking inside school. See, that's what I'm saying.
Kanye,
listen. When you start playing with millions,
they try to say it was 40 and all that. I think Pusha
listen.
I think Pusha line.
Listen to me, Franny. When you get listen, I'm gonna say this number. You get 5 million or better, and I mean 5 million all the way to $1 billion.
Mm-hmm.
My nigga, shit ain't hard to find out. See, $500,000. You ain't in that loop. When you got 5 million or better, you can just pop up and shit. You know shit. And check this out. For a motherfucker to blow a whistle, $100,000 to a $5 million nigga, it's like me giving somebody $1,000 when I'm up 100,000.
Yeah, that's true. Me? But I know Kanye was rapping.
Some people make a living off of no information.
That's
how TMZ survived.
TMZ
they get a bunch of rats off of rags,
and they pay
telling them shit,
and they pay them.
Top dollar.
Of course. Academics one of them.
Top dollar.
That's another nigga they pay.
I can't stand him.
Exactly, and that's another nigga they pay.
Don't you ever talk about? Don't you ever bring that fuckboy up again?
But you got to, yo, because them niggas, they in the loop.
I look at this show because he the competition.
That's what I'm.
I look at the show, but I know he's a cold blooded hater.
You gotta study that shit.
Yeah, he switched on Tekashi because he was on Tekashi dick, and then he switched. I ain't into that.
You might as well go be a rat with his
and listen,
rat ass.
You're not a street nigga, so you can sideways with that. A real talk. And I like everyday struggle. I like their concept.
I would like them to pump us up.
I like their energy. And another thing, they never
pump us up.
And another thing, we gotta stop giving props to these people because they damn near cover the whole United States, but they somehow, some way, they miss Baltimore.
They scared of Baltimore. That's why.
I don't know what
they don't want to say nothing wrong. Listen, you know how that
money
shit.
Is money and media is media.
Let me say, you know how the nigga academics got rich off of talking about Chicago killings and all that shit.
No, he been working for years.
No. He got rich from reporting Chicago deaths from rappers. The rappers. JoJo's and
Oh yeah.
That's how he got popular. Listen, he would never do no shit like that to Baltimore. You know what I mean? He would never bring up or find out what was going on in Baltimore. I don't think nobody would.
He would still make millions.
Because niggas really gonna go find Joe.
No, niggas. No. Listen, I'm on that type of shit. I know that. I got 5 of them, but guess what? One thing I know is
niggas a film act.
I know one thing I know is I could be red in the naked eye and you won't even see me.
That's how it's supposed to be.
That's how blind motherfuckers is.
Nigga, Baltimore driving.
But that's why I say on my podcast,
they driving New Jersey.
I say anything you say can and will be used against you on the internet to let my guests know that. And then I say no fuck shit, no fake shit, bullshit. No foolishness. So it's up to you after that. But listen, I'ma cut the rope before you get too crazy. Cause it's like you being in my house disrespecting the guests of mine. So I'm gonna stop you on the podcast and say, hold up, bro. You ain't better do that right here.
Yeah, we're gonna cut that.
You ain't the man. I'm on man. Cut it out. That's it.
Out.
You got to go.
Yeah, because a lot of fuck shit is starting to be born in this world, yo, and it's getting legs and it's spreading. That's why I love Freeney for what we all been talking about this and all that, but Freeney really making it happen. He really put shit together. He really put his brain together and really putting a team together.
No, we really put our brains together.
All of us. I know what I'm saying, but I like the spark. I love when somebody sparks something.
Yeah, but Freeney, if you
watch, I talk about it all the time. Podcast, Freeney about to do this, about to do that. But Freeney actually sparked it.
Yeah, you got that.
He really did it. You know what I'm saying?
He know what's good.
We got to commend him for even just allowing us be in this motherfucker.
Shout out to my man Freno. Shout out to my man Freno.
Got you.
Real niggas in the
C.U.E Media, nigga.
C.U.E Media.
Yeah.
Let me speak on this.
Go ahead,
Let's go, baby.
Speak on this. Nigga Tekashi.
Rat.
Clown. Feel me? The motherfucking clown. But he's a product of all of this goofy shit that niggas are
Facts.
Anytime a white boy get to run around use the word nigga, all this. He a goddamn white boy. He a goddamn white boy. You got white people in Mexico.
You do.
Let's cut the shit. Canelo white boy.
I knew he was going to say Canelo.
You know what I mean? That's his nationality.
He do look white.
Yeah, that's his nationality. Mexico is a plate. That's a nation. You dig what I'm saying? But that it don't take away from what you are racially. You dig what I'm saying? Tekashi, he Mexican. All right, even if he is a motherfucking brown Mexican, he still shouldn't be running around a group of African Americans screaming nigga.
And telling niggas something's dead and all that shit.
That's fucking crazy, yo.
And them niggas was allowing it.
Right, y'all allowed that shit. And when the same goofy motherfuckers told on y'all, that's what the fuck y'all get. Because y'all allow him to disrespect everybody in your fucking race, your grandpa.
So what you thought he wasn't going to tell? What they thought he wasn't going to tell when
niggas allow fuck shit. So anytime you allow fuck shit and that shit boomerang,
you should expect.
You should expect it. That's what the fuck you get. You gotta have a code. You gotta respect something. Yeah. You dig what I'm saying?
Not
you
just for money.
They
was allowing you know why? Because he was making money for them and he was getting bags everywhere.
The shit was nutty
from the way he was acting.
The nigga thought he could go to Houston, say whatever he wanted to say.
Kill that little nigga.
You feel me?
He better like I said, comes back. He better not do that to Baltimore.
Like, yo, come on, yo.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody never say some crazy shit about Baltimore and come in this bitch.
That shit crazy, yo. But
y'all got them states gotta stop letting that goofy shit go down.
Yeah.
Stop letting faggy ass, clown ass niggas say certain shit and y'all don't do shit about it.
Yeah.
I don't care about security or not.
But
y'all killing each other anyway.
The hip hop community never checked them for that shit.
Should have killed that nigga.
You feel?
But you know why? Because it changed, bro.
No, you know what he said to people.
But real shit
shouldn't change. He said to people, you'll get killed for.
Hold on.
You're dying for shit.
No, but check it out. This nigga was on huge,
big shit.
This guy was on huge platforms, right?
Yeah, he was big.
Where hosts and people who supposed to be the guardians of hip hop and our so-called culture didn't check him on that.
They did.
They was supposed to put you in his fucking place. You know what I mean?
And I like the blicky.
Yo, come on, yo. If the nigga go on Hot 97 and whatever that shit is, the Breakfast Club and all that, and they don't check you.
Wild the shit out Charlamagne.
Yeah, like yo, how you don't check him, yo?
He was saying all kinds of bitch shit to Charlamagne.
Man, that's crazy, yo. That's fucking crazy, yo.
I'd have swung on Tekashi. I think I'd have swung on.
Sense to me.
Who, Tekashi?
Yeah.
He was doing it on purpose. He was doing it on purpose. I'm telling you, that nigga smart. That nigga was doing that shit on purpose, making that nigga Charlamagne.
No, yo, he wasn't.
He was making that nigga Charlamagne look dumb, yo. He was making him look dumb.
No, he wasn't.
He was smart enough to make Charlamagne look dumb.
I don't think so.
And Charlamagne makes other people look dumb.
I don't think
that shit makes us look crazy, yo.
Yeah, Charlamagne ain't say what he supposed to say.
That shit makes us look crazy.
He's supposed to broke that shit down like, yo, for real, Tekashi, I just think you's a fucking clown, yo. You supposed to just say that you's a clown ass nigga. You ain't gonna last. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna last. You's a clown ass nigga. You ain't about none of that shit you rapping about. That's how you supposed to go at that nigga. Charlamagne, when you at the top of your career of what Charlamagne is, you are allowed to do that at that radio station.
He's done it.
Exactly, he's done it. That's what I'm saying. So why you?
Yeah, why you ain't checking him?
Because the blood.
Hold on. But he checked Lil Mama.
That's what I'm saying.
You gonna make Lil Mama cry, you feel me, and try and check her on some shit because she thought, yo, you made her
and
feel like
about your bitch ass
he made a young black lady feel like she wasn't attractive.
Real shit, yo.
You feel me? Fuck you do that for?
Who you do that to?
Lil Mama.
Charlamagne?
Yeah, he said all kinds of shit, man.
But
she cried and all that shit.
A white boy come on your show talking reckless, you feel me, using the word nigga and all that, and you not gonna check, yo.
And you ain't seen.
But you gonna make a little young black girl fucking cry? You gonna fuck with her self-esteem?
Then he say some faggy shit. If he come back home and he still get it popping, I suck his dick.
Yo, hold on. But guess who checked him?
What kind of fuck?
Hold on, I seen him get
that
checked.
Shit got stopped, yo.
Master P checked the shit out of Charlamagne.
Yeah, P a real nigga.
Check the shit out. He called the chick that is homegirl.
He said, "Ain't no disrespect."
Mercedes. Yo called her a bitch, right? Master P, Master P went back to it. They tried to switch the stuff. Master P, no. Yo, come on, that's how you check that nigga.
Stop that right then and there.
And he made that nigga apologize.
Right then and there.
That was a real shit.
You feel me?
But we got to start doing that more.
But that's
checking men is that's the new topic. Men checking men.
Yo.
Women can't really do it.
If not, this shit is gonna keep getting out of hand, and motherfuckers gonna be able to do anything they want to do.
We the leaders, right?
We supposed to be.
I'm just asking, you know.
Listen. I speak up. Yeah, you got that right. Now let's talk about. Let's speaking up to this. Baltimore City, 215 arrested in the last 60 days. 90-man indictment. Federal government through sweeping the community. It was a guy that spoke out. I don't know his name. He spoke out and said, "Yeah, that's cool that you cleaning up the streets, and we honor that. But we saying that you're grabbing individuals that don't deserve to go federal." And I think that's a big top, because when these mass incarcerations happen, you kill a lot of families, you know, you kill a lot of role models, and I think it becomes worse. But everybody don't deserve the ultimate penalty. And that's one thing that I just feel like that we got to speak about tonight, because like I felt the guy when he said that, like, all right, cool, you doing that, but everybody don't deserve to go federal. Everybody don't deserve to do 85% of their time when they could take 80. You know what I mean? When like my man Freno, you speak about this a lot. When you say brains and they learned their lesson. You know what I mean? So when you speak federal, you saying mandatory minimums of 10 years in prison. And when this happened, I didn't have a penny. Back when I was younger, anybody that went federal was a serial killer, bank robber, a super kingpin. Whereas though when you heard they got busted with so much shit you ain't believe they had it. That was federal. A guy that kept getting in trouble with the
rapists and all.
You know what I'm saying? A Jeffrey Dahmer,
that type of shit.
Oklahoma bomb,
cannibalism, and all that.
People that committed horrific crimes.
Yeah.
Now it's like, hey, you got 2 felonies, you're going to federal prison, and they're giving out harsh sentences.
Crazy.
And I look at it like as being, I'm a Muslim. I follow the Salafi under the Sunnah. Not the perfect Muslim, but I am a Muslim. And I know Christians. I know Jehovah's Witness. I know Israelites. I know 5%ers. I know Nation Islam guys. I know people that follow the teachers of Noble Drew Ali. All of these books, they say at the end of time that you're not going to be able to just separate men from women. People going to be killing at a rapid pace that is unbelievable. Shit is going to start happening. And that's one thing my man Freno spoke about in the barbershop. Like, people going crazy. In the barbershop, like, the glaciers melting. They was making jokes on the living colors. In the early 90s, it's a hole in the ozone layer.
Hell yeah.
I don't know how many people that thought that Jim Carrey character, when he said, it's a hole in the ozone layer, we got to do something about it. They was dead ass serious. And then when I look at
greenhouse effect.
And listen, then when I look at surveillance, I was just in the store the other day, and I was looking at Enemy of the State. These people put that shit in your motherfucking face.
Yo, that shit was ill.
And they might come back with it 20 years later, but they been
iPhone. I keep telling you about them bullshit ass iPhones, man.
And then I can take you further than that. I watched the Jetsons. I grew up watching Alroy George Jetsons. It was flat screen TVs on their wall, and they was running
FaceTime too. They had the FaceTime too.
FaceTime
Back to the Future had that shit too. They had Skype.
And it all brings me back to mass incarceration and things that go on in the community. So all y'all men, I respect as hardworking men, entrepreneurs. I would just like y'all to give me a little bit of feedback for our audience. And everybody that's watching, like, how do you feel about that? And what do you think is the cure to the destruction in the urban community? And I'm going to start with you, Bruford.
I don't know. Let somebody go first.
Yo, this shit is a setup for us to fail, y'all. It's just simple as that. It's been set up from a long time ago. And what we supposed to have did was, if we sold drugs, right? We destroyed our own community. That's what they say. We destroyed it, even though we know how it got there and all that other shit. But let's never mind that. Let's just go to the fact that we sold drugs, right? We got money, and then before we can even do any type of legal, type of groundbreaking thing for us to all come together and make more money and give people jobs and all that, they gave niggas time, 10 years, 15, 20 years. So now you got a felony on your record. So now they got new laws after Nixon, new laws, the felony shit. yeah, you can't get certain jobs because you have a felony, or now you can't get this because of a felony. So then it jumped into the 3-strike joint in the 90s when Bill Clinton did what he had to do.
No, it started in the 80s.
Reagan, Nixon started it, but then Reagan just carried it out by just carrying the crack. So he just made sure the crack came.
Right, he just
made sure the plan worked.
Nixon was the president from what?
70 to 80 something. Yeah,
it was Ronald Reagan had what 19.
You got mind you, we was getting a lot of money on the smack. You gotta understand.
I wasn't getting anything.
No, I mean,
I'm saying
as
back then.
As black people,
it was Nixon then Carter, but Carter was good.
Yeah,
Carter tried to clean up a lot of shit.
Nixon did a lot of
Nixon had the what's it called?
Watergate
scam. He got vetoed out, right?
He's a bitch.
Yeah.
So you can't say
he's a bitch
because he was Watergate. Was a big thing. But you got to get back.
Yeah, but he had already put policies into place.
That's what I mean.
Even though he got out of office, even though they put him out of office, his administration and the policies that they put forward had already impacted. The urban community. Carter came and tried to, fix some shit, but he only lasted one term, and that was the Republicans got the presidency right after Carter.
Actor. An actor, Ronald Reagan.
But go ahead, finish her.
A fucking actor, yeah. So, all right, now they got the plan in place in the 80s. All right, they got the plan in place. Now they got us getting locked up. Fathers out. None of us grew up without fathers. I know I didn't. You know what I mean? Most niggas
I grew up with my dad.
But a lot, a lot of us didn't. So you know what I'm saying?
I grew up. Shout out to my daddy. Rest in peace.
And most of the times I seen him, it was behind that cage. You know what I'm saying? Going to see him behind that window. So
your father had a life bit?
No, he just kept doing 8, then 5, and then just bits.
Yeah.
And then on top of that,
he kept doing 8
bits,
then 5.
just bits. So he come home, he passed away, heart attack.
Don't get off the topic.
We right there. Yeah. So in the 80s, they already had that shit planned. They put the crack out here, boom. We already know that's like mice. You putting cheese out there. You know how you put cheese out there and just bait them in. And you got worms for fish and shit. Mm-hmm. All right, so that's what we are. We worms and we're rats. We all this shit, right? Mice and shit. So now we go eat to take the bait. Well, we get the money. We do this. We do that. Now we killing each other for the money, on top of dying from crack. You know what I'm saying? So they got a double entendre, as a double-edged sword. So they killing us 2-3 times over, right? So now they expect us to get into the 90s and transform our lives. For what? How? We have no fathers. We had no guidance. We had our mothers. Yeah, our mothers are the best. We love them. But we need both for niggas, especially for young black males with testosterone and hyper, and we love hooping and playing football, and we just love to do shit.
You'll never get to be a man until you see a man.
Exactly. So
we ain't had no role models.
And who's our role models? Drug dealers. Know why? Because they not just because they had cars and money. It's because they had respect. You wasn't going to wild a drug dealer who was getting money. True. You wasn't going to say nothing slick to him.
It was something to look up to. It was a male image.
It was good to us. Right. We liked him, even though he probably was a nigga that was peeling niggas' heads back, selling crack to our mother or aunts and shit. You know what I'm saying? But make a long story short, we came into the 90s. Now we making money. Now the younger dudes from the 80s that was like 8, 7, 6 years old. Now we already seen how they got money. Now we seen how they fucked up. We seen all the flaws, all that. Now we think we gonna be watch how we do it. We gonna do it better than them. Forgetting these laws are getting steeper and steeper. Yeah. In 96, niggas love Clinton because he smoked weed and got head. And this bitch gave us a 3-strike rule.
Right.
That fucked everything up.
Yeah.
Like if anybody was getting money in the 90s or was doing whatever they was doing in the 90s, they felt the repercussions from that. I was a teenager, so I was good. I kept getting locked up. I was going juvie. I was going Boys Village. I was going Waxers, about to send me victim of color, shit like that. But I was good. As long as I ain't kill a nigga, body a nigga, as long as you ain't rob a store with two guns, 3 guns, right. You could come home after 6 months, 3 months, shit like that. But once you turn 18 and you made one bad mistake, 18 pills can get you fucking 5-10 years. Now you got a felony off of 18 20s of cocaine. 18 20s, not a brick, not a half brick, not a quarter brick, not a deuce. We talking about 18 20s can get you a fucking felony, yo. That's where it all went down. So now how the fuck we gonna win now? Now how we gonna win? Podcast. Now we gotta come up with some out the box. Barbershops. We've been doing barbershops, but it was drug dealers that was doing it. Now we got legal niggas doing it now. So it's just extra harder for us. So now it takes us like me, Ham, Frankie. It takes us like 5, 6, 7, 8 people to come together to come up with
common sense.
Yeah, to at least just to show motherfuckers that we can be consistent and be legal.
Bro, y'all got off a topic. We talking about in Baltimore in the last 24 months, 450 men were arrested on federal.
Oh, we know what's going on. It's rats.
So we talking about Amendment 13 is slavery. And if anybody that's watching don't know, if you got Netflix, if it's still out, Amendment 13.
That shit real. No,
you can't get a 13th floor. The United States doesn't even use the word 13. In the African American community, we know 13 and a half is a fucked up number because they say it's one judge, 12 jurors, and a half-ass chance you'll get off.
Yeah, but you can get off. But if you got 3 strikes, but it's the 3-strike rule.
You gotta stop talking before you listen. You gotta get back to the mass incarceration, man. How do you feel about that? Because at the end of the day, I tell people when they do things like that, everybody's at risk. Because you heard stories about a man in prison because he seen somebody get their head cut frequently for him and thought it was and then you gotta go through this hell of shit. So it's like a problem. Like I said in the beginning, it was a guy that spoke about all these incarcerations. It's cool you cleaning up the city. That's fine. Some of these people that you're arresting still don't deserve that.
Oh yeah, and it's doing positive shit and it's really doing
it's
good.
It's not positive shit. It just means that you charged them wrong.
Right. No, yeah, of course.
And listen, and because of that, you taking these men. Their family can't go an hour or 2 hours to the street to see him because they're in the state of Maryland.
Of course.
Their family got to catch a plane.
Of course.
That's insane.
It was designed. I'm trying to tell you that since the 70s. This was designed.
Yeah, so I'm saying, how do you feel about that? You gotta just give me a little feedback.
Oh, so it's like, so you want me to say this? We should just all just plan some old ill Area 51 shit and just bomb all the fucking police precincts because that's the only fucking way it's gonna work.
But if you bomb all the police precincts, how can you bomb all this? So when you
that's where all the fouls
are. No, listen, because common sense ain't common, but I'm gonna give you common sense. If you bomb all the police precincts, then that brings in the United States government.
That's what we want.
And no, but when they come with drones, they come with airplanes, they come with bombs, they come with bulletproof vests, they come with shit that shoots 300 feet away, knocking heads off. They come with the sniper. You seen the great American sniper. They come with guys like that been training. You know they got about 10,000 of them trying to be like
kill your dumb ass off from 20,000 feet.
So when we do the idiotic shit, how do we prepare for that? Because our kids don't know how to live outside 30 days without the regular food and water.
I was sarcastically saying that, but really,
no, but you can't.
It ain't no other way of doing it. Because if we even try to be smart, what they gonna do?
Switch the shit up on.
Yeah.
Every time you use your brain, they still do some bullshit.
Anytime we start catching up, they change the rules.
So it was designed for us to just keep failing and failing and failing. Like it's like a fucking playing Zelda. You ever play Zelda in Nintendo?
Yeah, it was just
it's like
this game. It was fun. I hated it.
I know why you hate it because you couldn't beat it. I beat that shit.
Hold on, I think that was
because I'm a fucking genius. I'm the shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm being honest. Like you know how hard it was to beat Zelda, nigga. That's how hard it is to beat the system. Yeah, and once you beat it, then you might can get away. But legally making it.
Yeah, you definitely can make it. Check it out. Check it out. You definitely can make it. The 13th Amendment, right? If I'm not mistaken, that was the one where it abolished slavery in the United States, right? Mm-hmm. And then it put a stipulation on how you can put people back into slavery through the penal system, right? All right, so
correct.
That's how it happened, right? It's raining outside, so check the move. That's the 13th Amendment right there. You know what I mean? How they was able to introduce how to put people back into slavery. Right. You know what I mean? It was a loophole. You dig what I'm saying? So the prison industrial industry is built off of that law right there. You know what I mean? That loophole inside the 13th Amendment.
We can't win.
Yeah, something that you can't get around. When people used to say this, I used to argue the same way everybody else argued. You dig what I'm saying? When you talk about self-accountability. You dig what I'm saying? That shit is so fucking important because when you get in trouble, You know who gonna sit behind them bars? You dig what I'm saying? You know who gonna sit? Not the system. Your ass.
Your dumb ass.
You dig what I'm saying? The system don't sit behind bars. So anytime you start complaining about the system, you dig what I'm saying? The system ain't gonna be hungry. You dig what I'm saying? The system ain't gonna be uneducated. You know who gonna be hungry and uneducated
and trying to learn
or in
why
jail?
they locked up?
The individual
I already know
that allowed the system to fuck them over. Now, if you know all of this shit, right? If you know the trap, if y'all can tell me how the trap worked, and then you still get caught in that motherfucker, you feel me?
Don't work.
I can't blame the system no more. You dig what I'm saying? Because we at a point where we see the system. You know what I mean? We know the fuck shit that they do. You know what I mean? So if it was no way out, then people wouldn't make it out. But people do make it out. You dig what I'm saying? Now, for black people, I do think it's a little bit harder.
No, a lot more.
All right,
hard.
Okay.
There
are more obstacles, right?
Way more.
Now, but you know why the obstacles are there?
Well, we on our own way?
No. You know why the obstacles are there?
Why?
The obstacles is there because our parents fell in traps.
Of course.
Right.
It started with them.
Right.
Nixon.
No, before Nixon.
The fuck?
Yo, before Nixon.
I know, I'm just saying,
you know what I mean?
but we was getting born.
Right.
They was fucking and we was starting to be born. Our older brothers, 73, 74, 75.
So look. The 13th Amendment, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's throw that to the side because you got to be committing a crime. You already got to be doing something wrong.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? To even get caught up into that. Now,
yeah, you got to
right. So we not even going to acknowledge the motherfuckers who done did something wrong that then got themselves caught in the system because you did something wrong.
Exactly.
We got to be able to acknowledge that as men. If we don't, what are we telling kids? You dig what I'm saying? If we telling them, if you telling them it was the system that done it to you, but they got to sit behind, but we ain't giving them no solutions.
Yeah,
you dig what I'm saying? Now, go past the 13th Amendment, right? And you talk about something called redlining. That's how black people really got in the fucked up situation that they in. The financial situation that they in. You dig what I'm saying? That we in. You feel me? Because our great-grandparents wasn't able to leave us nothing. You dig what I'm saying? Communities that do that.
We never was left no money.
Communities that do
no
better.
Business,
right?
Nothing, bro.
Right? They don't start from the ground up. They start life already
with money.
With a foot up. You dig what I'm saying?
Money.
When our great-grandparents broke houses for the first time when they moved in the cities.
Yep.
You dig what I'm saying? Because most of our people come from down south.
Yep.
When they moved into these when they moved into these urban cities back in the 30s, the 40s, and the 50s, right? They couldn't buy property in the good neighborhoods. They was redlined. They only bought property in bad neighborhoods where the property value didn't
increase.
It didn't increase, right? It's called redline. You had places where they put black families at.
Yeah, on purpose.
Right? This was before the project. You dig what I'm saying? This was before the housing project.
And then we got smart and made our own Wall Street and shit.
Hold on, check it out. So this the fuck shit that they did to us. This is how you end up in the prison industrial system, right? If your grandparents left your parents houses that had no value, your parents said, I don't want to live here. Right? Exactly. And they let grandma and granddaddy house go. You dig what I'm saying? They was already in bad neighborhoods where it was no equity in the houses. The lead paint was bad, the pipes was bad.
Refinanced about 8 times.
You couldn't get nothing out of it. So we said, fuck our family houses. You dig what I'm saying? We moved out in the county or moved somewhere else. You dig what I'm saying?
Trying to move to a better environment. That's
instead of
like I moved to the county and moved down bottom.
But instead of strapping our boots up, right? Instead of strapping our boots up, right, and making our communities work. You dig what I'm saying?
While we're there.
Instead of doing that shit, we ran.
Like y'all in the barbershop right now, all this shit that been happening, all this stuff
we
been going on. You still fucking here.
You stay. You weather the storm. Why leave? You dig what I'm saying?
It'd have been easy for Freeney and Mikey to be like, man, you know what? Y'all just go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Let's go back in the county.
Yeah.
No, yo, we already established this right here.
You weather the storm. Black people don't got no fortitude. You dig what I'm saying?
They just ready to go every time something happens.
We always. I'm a run and put my kids in the white schools. The white people, hold on. White people build their fucking community up, right? They build their community up, right? Build their school system up, right? And then instead of us doing the same thing, we run and try and
complain about our shit.
What the?
Instead of just helping out.
Parents don't be at PTA meetings. Right. You think what I'm saying?
Don't say that.
How can you? When you go to a PTA meeting, it be 4 or 5 parents there. 4 or 5 parents there.
I said that about fathers going to doctors. Y'all niggas don't take your kids to doctors.
Hold on. How you have a school of 800 students and only 5-6 parents show up PTA night?
That's some petty.
Do you even care about your fucking kids? Black people, we got a lot of fucking issues. So before we blame the system, you dig what I'm saying? Yeah. Before you blame the system, you dig what I'm saying? If you do everything you possibly can do, then blame the system. You feel me? But if you don't do everything that you possibly can do, and then you blame the system, you didn't even put your best foot forward.
That's just like,
you feel me?
It's kind of like when you talk about Nas and then listen to Life is Good. It's like,
I heard enough of that shit. You feel me? I heard enough.
I definitely feel you.
Why I gotta torture myself? Why I gotta torture myself?
I definitely feel you though.
But that's how I feel about the 13th Amendment and these guys getting railroaded. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah.
Every time.
I totally feel for them, right? In that situation. But we gotta acknowledge,
because we can't even say what the fuck we really want to say.
Right.
Because it's a lot of bullshit that's going on.
Right. And we gotta acknowledge that selling drugs to your own people is a bad fucking
it's terrible. It's horrible.
It's a terrible thing.
I've done it. I ain't gonna lie.
Me? You wouldn't want nobody selling drugs to your mother. You wouldn't want nobody selling drugs to nobody in your fucking family. So to do that to another human being, you know you fucking up somebody else's family.
Right.
And you still do that shit for a couple dollars that ain't worth it. You feel me? So that's
your man gonna kill you.
Hold up.
Selling drugs is some fuck shit. It's some fuck shit.
Let me say this. I'm gonna tell you this, right? And it's the truth. Drugs. Everybody that use drugs, these are, I'm gonna say 3. If it's more, I'm gonna acknowledge them. When the number one reason why people on drugs, it start out as fun.
Yeah.
Hold up. Listen to me. It started out as fun. You know, I heard some stories that it started out as fun, hospitals, and abuse. Yep. They the 3-way people get introduced to drugs. All right. So first and foremost, the number one, you say 15% get introduced to it through abuse and some shit. 15% get introduced because they was in the hospital and they had them on opiates and they couldn't get off of them.
She might be 30.
And then 70% started out partying.
Oh, they definitely.
Now you heard the old school stories of dope things saying I started out smoking a lot of weed and then I went from the weed to sniffing and I went for that. So when he say everybody that does that is wrong, it started out as a party. So if you the guy in the party and you do a certain type of drug and you say, hey, I brought a little too much for me, I got it for sale. Then you say to yourself, at every party, everybody that can't find this, they want it. It becomes a hobby, it becomes a lifestyle, then it becomes an issue. I cannot knock a person because they started out doing something as fun and then it became a habit. No. Listen. You ready to get back at the mic? When I say 3 reasons that people use hard drugs. For one, the number one reason is for fun. And then the hospitals introduce people to drugs. And then some type of abuse. A motherfucker
depression, stress, all that shit.
That's what I mean by abuse. Yeah, depression, stress, abuse, all that falls on the same line. How can you say somebody that supplying that is at fault? Because if you look at TV and you look at cocaine parties, every fucking body at those parties look like they having a good time. Back in the 70s with Dolomite and them, they was off the heroin and the coke. They were having a good time. They didn't give you an indication this was wrong. The habit comes in. Listen, the habit when you done party for 3 weeks and now you got some personal business to take care of your rent. You got to go to the kid's school and you don't feel right.
Mm-hmm.
And a motherfucker that already been through it tell you, boy, you fucked up, Herb Hop, because you ain't got no coke in you. That's why you can't get up there and fuck. Listen,
I don't do no fucking cocaine.
Listen, but that's how I start with heroin and everything. So what I say, Freno, is this. If something was, one thing that I was taught at a young age, if somebody put a gun to your head and make you do it. Drug addiction start for 3 ways. Now, those people I feel sorrow, like, I'm not going to say the name because I don't feel like this, but I know females that's above girlfriends and above dates. That could be mothers, aunts that told me I got hooked on drugs because of your uncle.
Oh yeah, family member.
Y'all niggas say, yo, my mother got hooked on drugs and my father used to beat the shit out of me, and that was her only escape. So things happen with that. So I say, yeah, okay, but the initial drugs was created for fun. It was never meant to become a habit. When it became a habit, it becomes an issue because cocaine was known to be in a successful community. I went to a lot of college parties and I seen girls sniff coke off a nigga's dick for a week straight on spring break and get to college and forget they done it. They people that's a little smart. Partying is partying and reality is reality. Our culture took the partying too far and it became a habit. Oh, so when you say to a person, oh, like, yo, that's selling drug shit, you doing that, what the fuck did I do wrong? If I'm in high school, every fucking body in high school smoke a joint. And I so happen to smoke joints too, but I so happen to have got my shit. But the habits, the drug dealer get habits, but drug dealers are like junkies too. They get habits where as though they get so much money that they still go to prison. They don't know to quit. Just like a junkie. You smoke so much, you use so much that you don't know how to quit. So I feel like it's a 50-50 thing because you can't knock the people that's doing it because nobody is putting a gun to these people's head and say, do this.
It goes
they
back to
doing
him.
that
it goes
by
back
choice.
To what said,
they do it by choice.
He said it goes back to you gotta be held
because listen,
accountable for your own actions.
Listen, if a white man stood on every corner in Baltimore by a bar and sold cocaine, heroin, and marijuana to our people, we would have an ultimate hate for that person. He getting the money, he doing this, and nobody in our community sold nothing to our people. We had to go to another culture to get it. You'll hate that culture even worse because you're like, yo, you selling this shit to my people, and they tell you, I'm not doing nothing to your people that they don't want. A prostitute standing on Garrison Boulevard don't have a shotgun or don't have a pimp. Mm-hmm. They doing this free and willingly because they may adapt to that, and this may be all they know, but they doing this shit at free will. I got a problem with somebody that said that they was a sex slave and making them sell their body for 10 years. But I don't really have a problem with somebody that been getting high all their life because even my own people that's close to me told me why they use drugs. Meaning that, hey, I fell victim to this. I can't knock the dealer for getting your money off of that because if I don't get it from you, I'm going to get it from somebody else.
It's a lot of mental disabilities in Baltimore City and every other hood. It's a lot of mental disability. I'm talking about you need IEP packets need to be going, you know what I mean, on them pills, all that type of shit. They don't.
I'm not saying that the situation is real. Right because me as being in that field before many years ago, I used to be, when I was 20, 22 years old, I could line up 100 people and tell them stay right here and don't do nothing. Then I realized in that line of 100 people, 95 of them was my people. But if I would have turned away and say I ain't doing this shit, my people would have hurted me because they needed what I had so bad.
It's a catch-22.
You understand what I'm saying? If I just lined them up and say, you know what?
Which one you
I
gonna
just
do?
had an epiphany. I can't do this. I could die about that because they ill. They have a sickness. It's what type of games you playing. This is what I want. You're not making me do this. This is what I want.
Niggas will kill you over that shit.
That's how I look at it, yeah.
Niggas kill you over that shit.
All right, well, check the move. The addict. The addict is sick, right? Is the person that supply the addict with their sickness, is they wrong? Like if I keep you sick, if I'm supplying what's fucking your life up, you dig what I'm saying? Like how can we? How do we even? Like I don't even understand what we saying. You dig what I'm saying? Like this conversation is almost like it's almost like, yo, how do men justify fucking their own people over? You feel me? But then blame the system. You dig what I'm saying? We'll call a dude that sell drugs to his own people a real nigga. You dig what I'm saying? You will give him props. You feel me? You will give me man, you know how crazy that is? You say, yo, I can't knock the person that destroys the black community because they black.
No, bro, I ain't saying
but if it was a white man, you'll say you would hate him. But you can't hate your brother for knowing the pain that he causing. He got the same sickness in his family.
But what if he didn't fucking supply it?
I don't give a fuck. You know what you doing. I don't care who bringing that shit in here.
You know what you doing.
You feel me? I don't care. Well, I don't care if the Asian is bringing that shit in here, yo.
Your own actions.
You feel me? Yeah. If you selling that shit to your people, I don't want to hear shit about the white man. I cannot give you that pass, yo. If you would kill another if you would kill another black man over some money, over some drugs, I can't give you no fucking pass, yo. That's evil.
You can't get a pass.
You can't get a pass. You worse than the white man. If the white man drops some drugs off in the middle of the street, you feel me? I'm not gonna go get that shit to my fucking mother. If I know what type of nutty shit is that?
But your mother gonna go get it from somewhere else.
Okay, but I'm not doing it to her.
But we not doing it to her.
I'm not gonna do it to her. You think
I'm not gonna be the one to hand it to her.
They say the white man is supplying the guns. Okay, he can drop a fucking crate of guns off. I'm not gonna go take them guns and go kill another black man just because how the fuck I'm gonna justify hurting black people because white people put the shit out there. White man drop a motherfucking knife off in the middle of the street. So that justifies me taking it, going to slice another black man.
No, not at all. But I just say, bro, it's more deeper.
No, it's not.
It is, my nigga.
No, not when it comes to us.
Yo, listen, yo, I just told you.
Yo, when it comes to us,
3 scenarios. A motherfucker start getting high because they want to get high. Now you know the consequences of getting high. Like I smoke. I know at 50 or 60 years old, I take the chance of lung cancer. You think I'm mad at Newports? They got a big ass sign on there. This can cause
that. You should be.
But hold up. I got to pause you. I got to pause you on that.
I had a decision in that.
I got to pause you on that though, Ham. Like, I don't think as individuals, we just set ourselves out, I want to get high off of drugs. I want to smoke. It got to be some kind of influence on that. However you look at it, it have to be some kind of influence.
That's what I said the first. You wasn't here. I said the first edition starts with fun. Heroin, lie to you and lie stories. They told me, boy, the dope keep your dick hard all night. Cocaine keep you up and make me party.
The dope dick.
So this is fun.
Right.
This is fun. Nobody see no problem in it. Then the second way I say it's abuse, mental abuse.
That's one way. That's one way.
That's one way. Right. That you know what I mean. You can get hooked on the shit.
Right.
You get them. And then the other way I say of the hospitals that pose to heal you. Everybody know that the painkillers they give you is a narcotic.
That's definitely a way.
Listen, bro. I can speak from my own experience, bro. I got shot. I was in the hospital 28 days. And when I got out the hospital, I didn't have my medication they was giving me for 2 days. I couldn't sleep. My bones was hurting and everything. So I asked my cousin. I went up New Jersey to heal and get away from everything. I asked my cousin, man, I can't sleep at night, man. My bones hurt. So he said, let me see your medication because he was a heroin addict before. He like, oh, shit, you got perks, you got this and that. I said to my cousin in 2004, 16 years ago, almost 16 years ago, I said, yo, that shit the reason why I feel like this? He said, yeah. I said, I can't take it no more. So I used that narcotics for 28 days out the hospital. When I got the hospital, yo, I never used another medication again to help me heal. With my arm open, my stomach open, and everything, I healed naturally, drinking water and eating vegetables. That's all I knew. And fruit. That's just how I heal, because I tell my mother this all the time. Mom, if I'd have got that prescription of that medication they gave me, I'd have been today's dope fiend, if not dead already. Because that medication had the ill feeling. See, I didn't know what I was experiencing. See, if I knew what I was experiencing, I would have chased the medicine. My cousin told me what it was, and I said, oh. When he told me what it was, I said, oh shit, this is the same story. I know niggas is 45, and I'm 40. I know niggas is 45. 5 years older than me, telling me, man, I was ill one day. I thought I had a cold and I was feeling bad, and they gave me some more dope. I felt better. I had that story in my head since 15 or 16, so I know, hold up. This shit don't feel right. Sneezing nose, ill, my bones hurting, I can't sleep. I made a decision quick. I ain't gonna be able to do that no more. All right. That's just one out of million.
All right, but now take it back to the person that's applying this shit to you. The person that would take advantage of your sickness just to make money.
Just to make money. That's tough.
But it's a 50-50 because without you, I'm going through a pain that I don't want to feel, bro.
All right.
I'm asking you to take this pain away from me.
Drug addiction.
No, hold up. I'm telling you, I'm sneezing, I'm shitting on myself. Listen to me. I'm sneezing, I'm shitting on myself. I'm curled up in the corner and I say, Granny, fuck all that.
That's a whole nother situation.
Listen. That's a whole nother situation. Franny, I need $20 to get some dope.
I've been in that situation. Not me as being an addict.
But you gonna give it to me.
Look,
you gonna give me the 20 if I'm shitting on myself every time I do.
Look, I have addicts in my family.
Me too.
You dig what I'm saying?
We all have it.
Yeah. So before you see them sick and hurt, you dig what I'm saying?
You give them advice.
Hold on. Before you see them sick, if you've seen that shit before, you dig what I'm saying? Or you don't want them to go out here and get themselves in no trouble. You don't want them bumming. You don't want them stealing. Or, you know what I mean, turning a trick or anything. Before you let somebody in your family do, because once they get that itch and they get that extreme, they're going to go do that. Yeah, I give them the money. You dig what I'm saying? Right. I let them clean up for me or something. You know what I mean? Just so I know, I know they need that. I do that. I did the shit with my own father. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm not even tripping off the addict part. I'm talking about the supplier, the drug dealer. Stop mixing the two, yo. Stop, you mixing the two.
Yo, but I can't.
You mixing the two.
Bro, if they need moon bouncers for every birthday party and I start distributing moon bouncers, what's the difference, bro? Yo, listen. Let me tell you something.
I don't care.
Let me say, I'm gonna let you finish. I'm gonna tell you.
Listen, when it come down to because we all come up in the same type of environment.
Right.
Now we didn't watch drug dealers. We didn't been around drug dealers our whole fucking lives. You feel me? But I will say this: like when it come down to it, I don't care how much good a drug dealer do with their money. They can start businesses. They can put the local market on a block. They can get their parents a new house, whatever. But in order to do that, you destroyed a community of people, yo. It's no different than how, you want to do the white man, black man thing. It's no different than what the white men do to us. You see what I'm saying? Like, so when it come down to it, all right, yeah, you may have turned your money into something positive, but in order to get to that point, you destroyed. Right. You destroyed. Now, if you was to look at it this way, how much good did you do than bad? You see what I'm saying? Like, yo, you
don't even equal up.
You done destroyed. Like, okay, you may have a female. Let's speak on a female tip. Who you supplying? You may have a few females. Let us say it's 10 females that you supply on a regular basis. 3 of them pregnant. Now, you harming not just her. Now, the shit trickles down to the babies that they pregnant with. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but yeah, it's on the person who's receiving it, but you still giving it, you still partaking in the situation. Knowing that this lady is pregnant with a baby. She can have twins. She can have triplets. It happens. Like, yo, now it's affecting generations. Mm-hmm. Because once this lady, if the baby survives, now that baby have an issue. And that particular baby, it trickles down to her kids. If you want to get deep into the situation, you see what I'm saying? Because a lot of things that we go through that we don't know why we going through is because
parents pass
it down to us, but without us even understanding or knowing it. You see what I'm saying? So you may have an issue or a situation that you're going through that you don't even know why.
Because your grandparents.
It's because your grandparents that passed down. Like now, when you think about like right now, mental health is a big issue right now.
Tell them, Mike.
So that's something that's passed down through generation. You see what I'm saying? Like, yo, you may have like just see. I'm gonna just use you for an example.
Fucking up your race for generations.
Like, yo, you could be going through something and you don't even know why. Let's just say you going through some kind of mental health situation. You're like, damn, why this shit did it? And then you may, let's just say you were to talk to your mother, your father about it, or uncle, whoever. Yeah, your grandfather used to go through the same shit. Now, you don't, your parents didn't go through it, your older brother or sibling didn't go through it, but your grandparent, and it just so happened that it fell out on you. It's in your bloodline some kind of way, it just happened to fall on him. It didn't fall on your brother, it didn't fall on your father, or whatever, how the bloodline, it falls on him. So it's like, damn, and then you talk to somebody, yeah. It's certain, a lot of shit that we go through is handed down to us through our bloodline. Right. So now when we speak on, hold on, give me 2 more minutes. So when we speaking on with the drug situation, you harming a lot of people, yo. Like, yeah, when you're younger and you see the drug dealers and you see the life, they making money, and then you may see the good that they do. They take care of the community. We've been a part of that. I know the OGs. I've been around that situation. I done grew up in areas and the OGs took care of the neighborhoods. It was a good thing. But how many people did you harm in order for you to satisfy 5 to 10 kids in the neighborhood? You see what I'm saying? That shit is deep. So it's like, yo, you're harming families. You're harming your whole community. When you look up and see the type of communities that we grew up in and see, yo, just ride up and down Park Heights. Just ride up and down Emerson Avenue. Just ride up and down like certain neighborhoods to see how messed up shit is. Boarded up houses. Fucking niggas on the corner gnawing out. Even down to the killings and the situations that we going through now. All that plays a part, yo. It's a domino effect. You see what I'm saying?
Sure indeed.
So it's like when people say, yeah, I took my drug money and I made it and turned it into something positive. Yeah, you probably did. But yo, you didn't cause more harm to us as a whole. Then because guess what? You done turned your drug money into something good and you done went positive. But how much positive shit is how much people is influenced, or how much people is what's the word I'm looking for, is eating off of, or who's benefiting off of your positivity that you turned into. Right. You see what I'm saying?
Very few.
It's very few. So if you turned your drug money into something positive, it's very few people benefiting off of that. Now, negativity is this. It's from here to motherfucking West Africa, yo. Now we just speaking on Baltimore City and where we come from. Now let's speak on Detroit. Let's speak on New York City. Let's speak on Atlanta. Let's speak on Cincinnati. Let's speak on down in Miami, down there in the hoods. Let's speak on, you see what I'm saying?
Wherever you speak at, drugs have never did our community any good.
No good, yo.
It only leads destruction.
No good.
Only leads, it leads to fucked up shit.
So, hey, bro, listen, I agree with that 100%.
No good.
But one thing that I can't do is that I don't want to say this the wrong way for the audience. Like,
you gotta keep it real.
I'm gonna keep it real. I understand 100% where y'all coming from, and I feel like that 100% because, like I said, I did things with a conscience. It like hurts so bad because you gotta actually like
You saw your mother and your father get high and motherfuckers giving it to him. It's just a whole fucked up thing, and it goes back to Willie Lynch. It goes back to when Africans and everybody would just be like you said. It's a generational thing. So when it trickled down to 2019, going to 2020, it's just all fucked up. You know what I mean? Like I said, I done been in situations where I didn't feel comfortable with doing the shit, but at the same time, it's like, yo, grandma, the water bill $250, the mortgage back 3 months. It's like, do we lose everything, or do I do what I gotta do? Because I'm not looking for these people. These people looking for me. That's just what's my mentality. I ain't searching for these people. These people find me because I got what they want. And I done did it in the counties, the cities. I done did it everywhere that I could possibly good. And I done paid the price for it. But like I said, yo, it's a sad thing, and I agree 100%. It destroys our community. It's no right way to do wrong. I understand that totally, bro. I understand that totally, and I just feel like one day you gotta answer for that. And I don't feel like no court system. I don't feel like no bullet could make you pay for that. Only God, in my belief, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's the only person that can judge me, and you gotta.
But look, Ham, let me say this: we ain't got time to wait for that. We ain't got time to wait for whatever the God of your understanding to punish you when you know you doing wrong.
Right.
No,
right now.
Any of us that did wrong, yo. But you can't get so deep in hating your own people, yo, because at the end of the day,
it's not a hating of our own people.
The drug dealer, the hater, he doing wrong. Yeah. You think what I'm saying? He's doing wrong. Not me for judging the person who's doing wrong.
A person that sells pounds and pounds of marijuana, take it back to the guy over Jamaica who just believe in, Rastafari, and they feel like the chronic is a part of it. Do you feel as though you're not a weed smoker, but the weed smokers? Do you feel as though somebody doing you wrong smoking weed?
Doing you wrong smoking weed.
Hold up. Okay.
No, listen.
Go ahead.
Listen, because I never really used hard drugs. But I've been a weed addict
you smoke
all
weed.
my life.
Right.
But now I'm not a weed addict. I'm a hippie. So I just like chronic. But so do I look at the people that grew something from the earth the same way?
I can expound on that to a certain degree.
No, because you gotta
I'm expound.
Do I look at the weed dealer
that's a good ass fucking question. Now
I can answer it. But go ahead, Mike.
But my take on it is, and I'm almost at the 40 mark, right?
40 this year, right?
Next year. So I've never seen weed destroy my community.
But
never.
Yes, it do, though.
But hold up.
No, yes, it do, though.
I'm speaking on. Listen.
We used to rob and steal for weed.
Hold up. Okay. I'm not saying it never happened. I'm not saying it never happened. Okay.
You weren't knowing that shit hard.
Listen, I'm not saying it never happened, but I've never seen. I know a lot of weed addicts. I know a lot of people who smoke weed all day, every day. And you definitely one of them. Okay. And I'm gonna speak on you. Ham. I've been around you for the past 10 years, and we've been, you know what I mean? We've been bonding. I've never seen you been around a wave like, yo, your weed habit got so strong, you ready to motherfucker go across the nigga head. I never seen you get to that point just off of weed, yo. You feel what I'm saying?
I went through withdrawals. I go through depressive without the weed. Hey, listen, this is crazy.
Shit, medication, man.
I went through withdrawals off the marijuana. Like, times I just said, yo, I'm gonna quit for a year. Mood changes, everything, aggravation. All I'm saying
I feel you.
I could never knock the weed dealer because
it's some kind of addiction. It's some kind of addiction.
But check out what he's saying about it.
It's some kind of addiction, yeah. But like, yo, I can say, yo, yeah, I'm not gonna eat Cheez-Its. Yo, these motherfuckers, yo, because I've been eating on these bitches all night before we even started the show.
All that salt.
Yeah, I'm about to toss a ham.
That shit killing us more than weed.
Bro. But it ain't making me want to come over there and stab you just to get a box of Cheez-Its.
And jalapeno.
It ain't got me over this bitch like this. You know what I mean? It don't have me. It's not the same effect. Is what I'm saying.
But what I'm saying is, I see niggas rob, burn, sell, steal your rent money. Just go get 10 bags of weed.
Fucking dummy.
No, but
we can't talk about no dummy.
That's a rare nigga, yo. That's a rare nigga, Ham.
He just a thief.
That's a good.
I done did some wild shit for that weed.
That's a yo. Come on.
Well, then you probably was a piece of shit.
Come on, Hammer.
You did some bullshit.
Come on, Hammer.
Everybody did some bullshit.
Come on, Hammer. I ain't gonna give you that, yo. I ain't gonna let you go out like that, yo.
Before I start understanding money, because I understood money at a young age, before I finally got it together and knew how to stack my bread up and be like, yo, that's some old clown ass shit. I was about 19 years old, but Doug, weeks to go on mission. Knock an old man, God forgive me. Knock an old man upside the head, take the night train to St. Ives. Boom, we catch a jump in the hack, might go down a weed spot, whip the joint out, smack the weed in his hand. We gone in.
Yo,
that was off the weed.
Oh, check the move. I gotta say this shit. Because it's a street code, right?
Right.
That so-called hustlers and shit go by, right? And we have what you call gangster morality. You dig what I'm saying? Where it's a code that hustlers and shit go by. When niggas go to jail, you mean if a nigga go to jail, right? He ain't a fucked up nigga for selling drugs to his community, right? And those same niggas will feel like if a nigga fuck with a kid or commit a rape or something, they'll fuck that nigga up. You dig what I'm saying? So where's the black men at that's gonna fuck the nigga up that fucks the motherfucking black community up? Who the fuck is standing up for that? You dig what I'm saying?
I think it's a learning process. To answer that question, I think it's a learning process. I think when you get introduced to the drug trade, you don't know the effects that it got. No, listen to me. I'm saying I started.
I like how Hank playing devil's advocate. I like that.
No, but listen, I started like at a young age, and I didn't know the reason why my parents was away so long was because of the addiction. Bruh, I can honestly say as a man and as a nigga that grew up in the street, it took me a while to learn shit and understand shit. You know what I mean? And now when I look at it, I still stick to this smoking gun. I never, ever in my life, I've been living 40 years, bro, I never gave or made nobody do something that they didn't want to do. And bro, 90% of the people that brought for me when I was in that lifestyle, that's what they wanted to do, because I never put a gun to their head, or I never said, yo, do this, and then the motherfucker tell you, I'm gonna show you this tomorrow. I'll tell you people that'll tell you, yo, one of the motherfuckers to tell me why you do this shit or why you in it. But like I said, it's no justifying doing wrong right. But at the end of the day, man, my back been against the walls. Been times that my father, because of that money, he survived. You know what I mean? It's been times that
you could have did something else.
No, but I'm just saying what I didn't know. What I know now.
No, but he knew.
But the addiction was so heavy that he couldn't explain it.
So hold on. So the drug dealer is an able-bodied man, right? Most of them kind of sharp. The ones that actually
got some money.
Yeah, really, you know what I mean? So it's a million things he had the ability to be able to do. We're not talking about somebody who has a disability. It's really a you dig what I'm saying? We're not talking. I'm talking about is a mindset. You know what I mean? Is you don't care about your people. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. So at that point, we can't blame what you was talking about, because I can stay on topic. You dig what I'm saying? Right. We can go back to the 13th Amendment and to the prison industrial, the mass incarceration.
Yes.
So if we as black men, right, is not going to do nothing about the criminal element that's in our community, that's destroying it, right? We get mad at the white man for trying to clean it up. When he get these niggas off the streets, we know they fucking up our community. Now we mad and want to blame the system for locking the niggas up. That's destroying our community. Wow!
I told y'all it was a trap.
What the fuck? Like, yo, I can't be a part of stupid shit, yo. You can't make me talk out of both sides of my mouth. I can't say I hate the way my community is and the fucked up situation is in. Take a cookie, Doug. You feel me? We're gonna get these cookies out. You feel me?
Yo, they good as a whore too. You hear me?
Yeah, these bitches.
Yo, that motherfucker tastes like a sirloin just now. You hear me?
Look, I can't sit there and say, you dig what I'm saying? I don't like the condition that my community is in and do nothing to change it. You dig what I'm saying? Do nothing. I know the problem. I know the drugs fucking it up, right? And then I say the white man is the reason why the drugs is in my community, right? And then when the white man come and try to clean up the community, I'm blaming him again. And I'm not going to clean it up. I'm not going to clean it up because we scared of these niggas too.
Niggas ain't going to try to take the guns from him. You ain't going to take the coke from him. You ain't going to take the smack from him. You ain't going to do none of that.
That's true.
We'll talk about it.
Right. But then we not.
You ain't going to take it out their hand, is you?
But we going to get mad at the white man for locking up 400 of them. We going to say,
try to take his power.
I just like, yo, we in a fucked up situation. Just say that, Ham. You feel? Because they our friends. Half of the people that get locked up,
we love.
They our friends. We love them. You dig what I'm saying?
Yo, bro, I'm just saying this. All I'm saying is, there's no right way of doing wrong. And what I say is, throughout the duration of my life,
there ain't no right way.
I learned. And when I'm telling you in the beginning, I didn't know no better. And once I knew better, I was in too deep. And that's like, take you back to American Sniper. He heard it about some shit he had to do, but he was doing his job. And after a while, when you first start, it's a badge of honor. And then when you realize how deep it is, because 90% of the hustlers, mamas, daddies, aunties, grandmas, somebody got high. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Somebody got high. And all I'm saying is, bro, if a man have his chance to get rehabilitated and learn what he doing, because even the Bible speak about that. Some people know not what he do. You know what I'm saying? Say, God, look out for the dumb, deaf, and blind. That's why you might see a motherfucker that been doing that shit 50 years. Wonder why nothing never happened to him, because he not know no better. What I did was, and like I told you, I always moved with conscience, and I always knew it was wrong. But at the time that I was doing it, is this wrong made right in my circumference?
You learned from a lot.
No, listen, this wrong made right to me in my circumference. Meaning that in my circumference, not his or her, my circumference, everybody was taken care of because of shit on my back. And because of that, I sacrificed the one most important thing that's to a man, woman, or child, freedom. I thought I was doing the right thing when it was wrong, and I was willing to sacrifice my freedom and took the consequences with honor because I did not know. Now, you got guys that start hustling, that had their mom and daddies at home and start hustling. They liable most of the times. The most successful is niggas. The niggas that had a household and father was doing this, they knew how to manage it most. I truly, honestly believe if we take it to these tribes and take it out the country, like some kids are snatched out the village at 10 years old and by 16, they train killers.
Foster kids.
I'm just saying, in Africa, they show you how the village took it over. Do I blame them 10 years later being a crazy motherfucker? No, I don't. All the time. But I know them as they got older and thick know this wrong. But I'm trained. Just like in prison. It's the most bananas thing. With prison and that jail and the 13th Amendment actually turn human beings into robots. And what I'm saying is they might tell you breakfast time at 5:30. You know these people not going to not hit the door. They're going to hit it between 5:30 and 5:50 because they're their time. Usually they're not late. Men are trained to get up in the morning, brush their teeth, be standing at a door till open. It's how they show you how robots work.
So let me ask you this though, Ham, to further expound on the drug and the drug dealer situation. How do you feel about like the politicians or the city
They dirty as shit.
And the city councilmen,
they dirtier than the drug dealers, man.
The city politicians and all that.
Dirty as shit.
Like, as far as, your city councilmen, and I'm not even going as far as the higher, just within the city. The mayors, your city councilmen, and people like that. How do you feel about
city officials? Just
city officials,
regular motherfuckers who sign, getting petitions signed.
Like, what's your take on city officials? The only reason I'm asking is because I'm gonna let you answer that first. Like, how do you feel
my take on city official? It brings you back to the drug money, the illegal money. Everything in this country, everybody down to every fucking occupation survives off of that money that destroys the community, and that's sad.
In some way,
because
who are the people who's controlling the strings?
The people that's controlling the strings, and I always say this. I feel like anybody that's in the politicians understand when they get in the politician that the train track is going this way. Only thing about this train track that the wheels of the train might be fucked up, the train might be a little old, and we fix it. And if we find a new route, we're gonna send a train that way. But usually the train is going the same place, and it's been going like that since John Henry was around, banging on the machine. So politicians are never put in office to make a difference. They're put in the office to me. They're put in the office to make the people think they're going to make a difference, and they make the difference in the smallest ways, but they'll never get to the bigger picture because it's beyond their payroll. So I believe that politicians and everybody that's in politicians are puppets, because we can't run to the politicians and ask them the most simplest things, because it's just a situation where I can't do nothing. I can't tell you that I can't do nothing. All I'm begging you is to, man, calm down, because it's a little bit above your head. Because everybody that speak about that, if you get people fighting in the community speak about the drug dealers are wrong the way the friend speak, he get take a chance of being assassinated, because not only do the drug dealers get paid, but it's the people that's high up saying, I don't need this motherfucker fucking up my money, the ones that make millions. So politicians follow the train track in the way it goes.
And the fucked up part about politicians is they all stab each other in the back, just like all the drug dealers do.
It's a cutthroat business.
It's just what's going on.
And anybody that's not with the shit gotta get evaporated.
Yeah, because the reason why I asked that particular question is because as a community, we all praise like the local drug dealers and stuff like that, but we shit on the politicians. You see what I'm saying? When
they don't show face.
We know who,
but they in the same game.
But listen,
they in the same game.
It's not hard to find out who the politicians are.
No, listen, you should be able to find out, because politicians take oaths like nurses and police officers to serve and protect the community. I signed up for the office because I want to make a difference in the community. Yeah. That's why I become a 5th print, 6th print congressman.
All that.
These people are not available, because once they get in office, they handle a little bit of things, mostly for the people that supported their campaign, and they make a difference in their circumference, because that's all they're allowed to do. Because if some of these black people that have been in power, they just say, listen, I'm gonna get some of these smart ass drug dealers that can turn $100 into $50,000 and show them how you can take that $50,000 that you didn't get caught with and turn it into millions and make a paper trail where it won't be followed again. The politicians can't teach that, because it's like, yo, you cleaning up a community. We don't need that cleaned up. We need vacant houses. We need to show the poor. We need to keep the things about this. And anybody that go to our schools and pay our money and become entrepreneurs in our areas, as long as they pay their taxes and stay the fuck out the way and mind their business and don't talk too much, you good. The minute you get to talking too much and doing extra shit, something happened to you. And that's a known fact. So it's like, we coming to the end of time where it's just fucked up. It's fucked up. We can't even tell men from women. So what the fuck you think? They just passed, hey, look, boy, in the Bible, any religion, preferences say a man and woman should be together. Now you got churches. Now you can file taxes. I mean, you can be partners and we can file taxes and all this. So it's just a whole fucked up situation. The people that will common sense, all you can do is try to create a community that abide by the laws of the land and try to keep that tight. Because when you spread out and try to spread the message out, all our great leaders that did that, they evaporate.
My thing is, That was deep. That was definitely deep. My thing is this. Like, I'm gonna speak on two situations at the same time. Like, my thing is, we had a chance. Well, I'm gonna move past that. I'm just move on to one thing. Now we had an opportunity to. How can I put it? Like, I'm big on Black Power and my people and all that. I support. Boom, boom, boom. When they say, yeah, the white man held us down and all that, I agree, all that, certain shit, like, yeah, I'm with all that. But it's certain shit, all right, where the buck have to stop. Like, because, yo, all four of us right here at this table, we all grew up in the 1-5 area.
Right.
So, yo, it's crazy because shit didn't hit me like a fucking ton of bricks just recently, like, just riding through the Park Heights community.
Shit sad.
Yo, I rode through, I'm in an Uber, on my way home, coming from the 5 Mile house one night, and the navigation took them down Ricestown and through Woodland to get to my house.
Ghost town.
The whole fucking Woodland is gone, yo.
That shit crazy.
So it's like, yo.
They're like Flint, Michigan.
So my whole thing is not just Woodland, but the whole fucking Virginia Ave, the whole everything is gone.
Unreal.
So my thing is this, yo. We had an opportunity. Let's just say if, hypothetically, because I was about to say the white man. All right, we give y'all this neighborhood. Let's just say they gave this neighborhood in 72. Right? All right, 72. Now it's 82. Shit. Now it's fucking 92.
Before you go on, what happened in 72 when it started from Richard Nixon?
Shit started getting funky.
I'm telling you, man.
Now it's 92.
Shit was designed.
Now it's fucking 2002. What the fuck did we do? What did we do? I'm just speaking on this particular neighborhood.
Just us. Just
that particular neighborhood. Hold up. Just give me 3 minutes. So what did we do to try to better our surrounding, try to better our community? What did we do?
Sold drugs. Tried to make money like the niggas we seen making money.
I want to hold up. Give me 2.5 more minutes. So
2.5.
Like, what the fuck did we do, yo? Like, only thing we did was drag our shit to the fucking ground. Mm-hmm. Let's just say if Ham, you my grandson, all right, I'm handing you over this house.
And what they
if you any person of any kind of respect or morals or anything like that, and you're gonna make sure, yo, my grandfather handed me down this house, I'm gonna take care of it. Mm-hmm. Boom, boom, boom. To the best of my ability. I don't care if you make fucking $5 an hour or $50 an hour.
The grass cut.
And to the best of your ability, you're gonna make sure that house is taken care of. You see what I'm saying? So that way, all right, you have kids, nieces, right, whatever. All right, so I can hand it down to them. Whatever the case, it's a good house. Keep the grass cut. It might not be the best house in the block, but guess what? You ain't gonna talk bad about my shit. Keep it up. Keep the grass cut. My fridge may not be full every week. I may be late on the gas and electric, but you see what I'm saying? When you come down my block, you're gonna say, hey, that's a nice house right there. You see what I'm saying?
Why we couldn't do that?
So, speaking on the bigger picture when it comes to our community, like I was saying, I just say if the white man handed us this community in 72, yo, what the fuck did we do with it? So what I'm saying is, to fast forward a little bit, yo, we ran it down. Drugs, all this shit, murders, all that. So now, once the white man come back to take that shit over,
knock the shit over,
and then that's when we want to go into outrage.
They tell our community.
Oh, they coming. Oh, they trying to move us out.
So you saying we had a chance?
Oh. What?
So we had a chance to
definitely.
What?
Definitely.
All right, let me.
And hold on. Had 45 more seconds. So it's like now it's like now they want to say, oh, it's the what's the word? The gentrification. And they trying to move us out.
Niggas can't even spell gentrification.
Yeah. You see, now they redoing Halen Park. Now they redoing Green Hill Park. Now they want to do the whole park. They trying to move us out. Oh, these white
Hopkins.
Yo, we can't cry right now, yo. We can't, yo. We can't cry and whine and say today, yo, we had our shot, my nigga. We had our shot, yo.
They knew we would fail.
And you know what, Herb? Yo, I'm the first one. Yo, especially, yo. In this shop, me and Free, the most black power niggas in this motherfucking shop, yo. Like, he more black power than me. So it's like, yo.
But he don't like Kara's one.
So it's like, yo, it's like now, yo, when I think and look back, yo, like I said, we all at the 40 mark, yo. We've been around long enough to understand. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's like, yo, we had our fucking shot, yo. We had our shot.
Lord.
Ham, you RAWDOPE podcast. Let's say I'm fucking Kevin Lyles or I'm Andre Harrell or I work for Revolt TV or somebody. Hey, look, I see your podcast and blah, blah, blah. I'm interested in X, Y, and Z. I'm giving you a shot. And you go off and sign a contract and then you go off and get knocked off a motherfucking 30 pounds of weed or some shit like that. What the fuck? You can't argue and cry.
You shot.
You had your shot. You fucked it up. Now you incarcerated. You done fucked your whole shit up. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, yo.
Like, that's all we know. All we know is to just go get some money and buy some weight.
We had our shot. So now, 15 more seconds. Now, they coming with, now get on the religious tip where they say Jesus coming like a thief in the night. These crackers coming like a thief in the night, yo. In a blink of an eye, the whole Woodland, Virginia Ave, Delaware, all that shit is gone. And guess what? In 2 more blinks, that shit gonna be built up, and we ain't even gonna know what to do, yo. We gonna be out of place. We gonna be out of place, my nigga.
What Mason? Note for Maroli, I was set up. I can't let up. You have some shit that don't concern you.
Yeah.
Bullets to get thermal. You know.
We gonna be out of place, yo.
Niggas got set.
2 more blinks. Ham, and 2 more blinks of an eye, yo.
Get out of here.
And 2 more blinks of an eye, yo. We gonna be out of place.
Now let me get back to it. You say you took it back to 72. Number uno, right? Number uno in our community. We can say we take it back to 72. Number uno. I'm personally not mine because my grandparents personally own stuff on this side of the track.
Yo just lost on us.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo just flexed on us.
Oh, he flexed.
Yo definitely flexed on us.
Hear me out. I'm gonna tell you this story.
Oh, said my grandparents own shit.
No, listen, my grandfather, rest in peace to him, Roosevelt Kaiser. He was a man that owned about 100 properties in Baltimore. And we didn't live with him, you know, because he had plenty of kids, but he actually had a studio in his house right there on Rogers Avenue, the corner house on Rogers Avenue in Cosby. Kaiser family. So he had a good, and like you said, that was our grandfathers. Now, because of the children that he had, they wasn't handling their business. I remember being like 17 years old. My grandfather asked me what time I was working for him and shit. He said, man, you want this house? House right there on North and Long. I can show it to you. It's like if you go down North Avenue, you make a right on Longwood. It's a corner house to sit right there. It's an alley right there. The little stores right there. Asked my grandfather, old house. He said, you want this house? I said, no, granddaddy. I want the Cadillac in the yard. Got like an 88 Cadillac. School was about to start up. I was 17 years old. I'm like, school about to start up. I want the Cadillac. But I ended up getting locked up on his front porch with some dumb shit and blew the Cadillac. But his children, which was the people that was supposed to lead me, didn't take serious what he was doing. So when you say start back in 1972, our grandmother, which was his lady, she didn't own a house, 4638 Ricestown Road, corner of Ricestown, Virginia. The people next door, Miss Thelma, she didn't own a house. The people next door to her was Aunt Gladys. She didn't own a house. When you go that day, Stacy and them grandmother, they owned the house. Miss Bell, Miss Ruth owned the house. Miss Nandy was the most popular person on the block. She didn't own a house. Ken John and them mother didn't own their house. Mr. Maurice and Mr. Mario. So out of 50 houses in Moose, it was 5 homeowners. So when you looked at a ran down community, you looking at 80% of the people that was in that community back then was Section 8. Was moved in that community with Section 8 with land paint in the house. My grandma was a renter. She didn't get Section 8. So Miss Nanny, I thought Miss Nanny, personally owned a house. She was a renter for years. I thought, a lot of people own their shit. So when I look at the Park Heights community, I look at it like these people didn't own this shit, so the house was never passed down. And at one point in time, maybe $500,000 from the top or the bottom of Park Heights to the top was coming through them blocks a day. So I feel like if the parents owned the houses, it was so much money involved back in the day that the houses would have been rehabilitated, but the parents didn't own the houses. From 72 to 82, when you go across the tracks, 80% of the people around here own their homes because this was a place to buy a home. Park Heights wasn't, I guess back then, wasn't a place to buy a home unless you hit certain blocks. Back of
That's because the white people just left.
Back of Oldfit going to Green Spring Middle School, the people own their house. You still see the white people right there near that gun line.
They was
when
just
you go under
Sticky
River, where the new police station is at, them people all around there own their house. By that Kennedy Krieger, not the side of the street would take you about violent, but Kennedy Krieger, everything behind that. Them people own their houses. You get what I'm saying? And now, their houses been around 60 or 70
Blueprint
years.
was laid down.
It wasn't ownership in our household. And we grew up in an era for us that's purposely 35 under. We grew up, get a job, get a 30-year mortgage, get in the credit union, and get a 401k.
A lot of niggas was renting.
You know what I'm
a
saying?
lot of our fathers and mothers. Let's be honest. Let's keep it 100.
We never owned the community back then. We were allowed to move in the community because the community was getting phony. Them dirt roads on Liberty Road and Owens Mills were getting built. This is where they wanted to go at. They knew, like you said, 30 years from now we'll come back. They gave us their leftovers, and then we ran them down because we didn't have no financial understanding.
But we be fucked up at the Ham. Like you were just saying, like Section 8 and renting. But just because we're renting in the Section 8 home, that don't mean not take care of it.
It don't mean not take care of it. But
you see what I'm saying? But that's where we messed up at.
No, that's why our parents messed up at because listen to this.
I run it down, mess the paint up in the walls.
Our parents is us.
I don't care. I don't care. This ain't my shit.
No, listen though. But in the 80s, it was a crack epidemic and a China white epidemic that we all experienced from the Park Heights community that took a lot of people out. Bro, we didn't understand that. See, these white kids are being trained how to be Boy Scouts. These white kids got bank cards at 12 years old. I had no fucking bank account until I got my inheritance.
But they getting high too, though.
They know this shit. We are late bloomers with this shit. You understand what I'm saying? Our parents didn't even know this
it's
shit.
a lot of stuff we wasn't taught.
It's a lot of stuff we wasn't taught. So I feel like if my mother was taught how to use finances and knew that I'm 40 years old, my mother 55 years old, she knew that she can get a motherfucking loan and pay a house off in 30 years. She got a child that's 40. She'd have been did that shit. But it took her 20 years to catch on to get herself together in her 30s. You understand what I'm saying? Tim and Karen, they don't have a baby till they 35, 36. Because they finished college, finished school, 10 years on their job. They didn't have their parents. Well, you got white parents at 60 years old, kids 19 and 20. You know what I'm saying? And our school systems, damn sure ain't teach us about no financial guidance.
All right, well, let me ask you this. By y'all saying all of that, right? Then you gotta say, are you stupid or are you slow? You dig what I'm saying?
What you mean?
Now which one is it? If it's almost like, okay, I didn't learn this, you know what I mean, from my parents. Yo, it's a lot of shit that I didn't have to learn from my parents.
Hell yeah.
But does that mean that now I'm not gonna seek knowledge? You dig what I'm saying? Or try to better myself? You dig what I'm saying?
Don't mean that,
right. Your parents can only take you but so far. You dig what I'm saying? Your parents can only give you what they know. But after that, you're supposed to grow beyond them. You feel me? So your children
learn from their mistakes.
Yeah, not even their mistakes. They give you a certain amount of wisdom.
Well,
shit that they able to give you.
Let's
not talk about the negative.
Yeah, forget the mistakes.
Right, because even
learn from what they taught us.
Because even the shit that your parents don't teach you, you got other people in your family that you learn from.
Right.
You feel me? If you don't have the best two parents, you dig what I'm saying?
Even your coach.
Right. You got other people around you. You dig what I'm saying? That gives you game. That's the word we like to use. You dig what I'm saying? You always talk about you got an aunt live out Colorado.
No, she passed away years ago.
Yeah, but you had the aunt.
But she was successful.
Yeah, you had an aunt that lived out Colorado. So you had positive role models.
No, I ain't seen it for 20 years, bro.
Yo, but you know, hold on.
Y'all skipping something.
No, listen. She took her children and her husband and moved for a better life for them. She couldn't worry about nobody else's kids.
But you missing my point. You dig what I'm saying? You going to a specific when I'm showing you, you know what I mean? Or it might have not been her. You dig what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So you saying it wasn't nobody else?
The dope boys that I saw the way, bro. I'm just telling you, I seen my grandfather. Slave himself, grandpa.
Cool. There you go. He gave you a job. You was working for him.
Yeah, I got locked up on his front porch.
Right. So you was working for your grandfather. So what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is,
pretty much over. Look, Cadillac gone and all.
What I'm saying is, 80% of us. You dig what I'm saying? Now, there might be a 20% who didn't have nobody. You dig what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, 80% of us have positivity in our lives.
Even without a father.
Even without a father. We choose to do this shit, man. And then we justify it when we get up Shit's Creek. Then we want to say, well, I ain't had nobody.
It's all good when you got that bread.
My father told me this, right? And I had to laugh, right? Because I thought I could jump up one day and tell my father about himself. You dig what I'm saying?
Okay.
But my father was so fucking shocked. You dig what I'm saying?
He knew he was about to do that.
No, he probably ain't give a fuck. He probably was high. You feel me? But he was so fucking shocked. That's one thing that I love about him. You feel me? He would drop a jewel on you, and you just had to live with that shit. You had to live with that shit. You feel me? Listening to my family, everybody, boom, boom, boom. I felt like I had a fucked up father. You dig what I'm saying? One day, about 16 years old, boom, 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 I got in trouble. He had to take me back to school. He tried to get on me. I said, well, this is the chance for me to tell him
about himself.
Yeah. I tried to pull that shit on him. Like, man, you wasn't around when I think I seen this shit on a movie or some goofy shit. And I thought I tried to I say, you wasn't around, you know what I mean?
When this one happened, and that's happened.
Right, to tell me how to talk to a female, feel me? How to put a condom on, how to ride a bike. I said that. I said that. And you know my father looked at me and said, at least you learn.
Yeah, nigga.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and now I'm stuck. Because the onus is on me. Everything that I said, I didn't get from him. He said, boy, you know how to swim. You feel me? Well, you know how to ride a bike. I see you talking to all these girls. You dig what I'm saying? You
I don't know about the girls. I don't know about the talking.
So now I'm stuck because I can't even blame because I had uncles. You dig what I'm saying? I had him. He did a lot. You dig what I'm saying? But when I got into a fucked up situation, that's when I wanted to call him out on his shit, to put it on him. And it wasn't him.
You was trying to negate what the fuck you was doing.
Right. So we get in these fucked up situations, and then we want to blame everybody.
Somebody else.
We want to blame society, our situation, the lack of parents. You dig what I'm saying? But you always had something. You believe in the law. Do you believe that he left you alone? You dig what I'm saying?
I don't believe that.
No, so he always so in your belief system, right? Yeah. You always had something. Right? You always had something. You know what I mean? He sent a messenger to every fucking nation. You know what I mean?
There was a time that I didn't have nothing, bro. I can't let you sit here
because of the situation that you probably put yourself in.
I ain't put myself in.
Y'all skipping a point though. Listen to a point that we all skipping. To be honest with you, remember? All right, 70s, and we go to 70s.
It's the last one. All right, get out of here.
All right, before we get out, 70s, right? You know what the fuck was going on in the 70s, my nigga? Falls out parents and shit.
I was over the old jail. I was over the old jail in the 70s.
73 was over the old jail.
Yeah, I was over the old jail.
Listen,
back in the 70s.
Yo, we had Sparrow's. We had Sparrow's point. Listen, we had Sparrow's point. Yo, listen, we had factories and shit, right? We had motherfucking shit that you could retire from and all that shit, right? I used to work for Solo Cup. And that shit belly flopped. I had the 30, 40 fucking Sweetheart Cup. Used to be called the Sweetheart Cup, right?
Yeah, Sweetheart. My cousin.
Nigga, I was getting money, my nigga, at an early age. You probably know my cousin. He used to work there. Listen.
He like a vet.
The shit in that flopped, right? It flopped.
Yeah.
After making all these promises and all these retirement funds and all this shit, people was crying when people was working for 30 years. I was there for like 5 years. I'm looking at motherfuckers. I'm 30. I'm getting pinched. I'm about to get this extra money. They gonna give us like 80,000 and shit. But what the fuck is that? Like after all these fucking years, Sparrows Point, Solo, all this shit just evaporated. When Sparrows Point went down, that fucked a lot of L parents and shit up. Yeah. Like, if I don't know how many people talk to their parents and what they used to do when they was younger, but they started down there.
Steel mill.
Port Covington about to take over. So I'm letting y'all know Baltimore got money. A lot of money. People just rather sell drugs. And
they got big money.
Baltimore got World Trade Center. Do y'all know that? We have a fucking World Trade Center.
Casinos, World Trade.
So it started back. The Knicks in the 70s and all that, they designed for, they already knew this shit was coming because we already made money off the smack. They'd seen how Harlem did the smack. The Knicks was rich. I'm talking about Bumpy John, the Knicks was rich. So they seen how they take them down with the petty laws that they had then. The abolition, the liquor and all that shit. They was taking shit down. Prohibition, my bad. They was taking that shit down, right? So then they said, okay. Cocaine was getting popping in the 70s. That was the disco shit, right? Then they found out how to make crack, right? So what the fuck you think that our vulnerable asses is going to do when we find a new drug and some shit that we can make money off of and get high off of? Mind you, a lot of these niggas was sniffing coke and selling that shit. They wasn't just selling cocaine. They was getting high too, yo. And they was sniffing smack. They was sniffing a lot of powder, a lot of dope. So all that slick talk, all that talk, that's all dope thing talk. We all talk like that because we learned that shit.
It's that slick talk.
They was the slickest nigga in the world.
That's where we get a lot of our slickness and all our slang and slickness.
And niggas don't like admitting that shit.
Yeah, that's
you talk about the dope thing, but that's where you got your fucking style from. A lot of your shit from, baby.
Hey, beat, yo, yeah, we do that.
This is the truth. So
that's that, yeah.
And I'm gonna round it up. I'm gonna sum it all up. Right. So once, like I was trying to say, I never went off topic. I was on that mass incarceration. That's where it started. It started then. So when our father, my father, like I said, was doing bits, and everybody's father was doing bits and bits and bits and bits. Right. Families being broke up. That's mass incarceration. That's the 80s. There was more killing in the 80s than now. Why do you motherfuckers think this 250, 210 killings? It was 480 in the motherfucking 80s and 88. 470 killings. 390 killings. It was more killings then than now. So they didn't have cameras then, my nigga. They take you in that alley, you out of here. Ain't nobody gonna know nothing. Lincoln Park, remember that was the motherfucking, that's what we talked about. Lincoln Park, all these parks that you get laid down in, they didn't have cameras then. You can't just do that like that now because they have cameras on all these fucking streets. So now they got to kill you on how they killing you. They still getting away with this shit. They still getting away with this shit for some kind of way. But that's where it all stems from. And now we're climbing. We're trying to make a podcast and trying to do something legal and try to do some positive shit and bring Baltimore some light. After all of that,
right?
That's the hardest mission is for us.
That's a lot of work.
That's a mission.
Yeah,
this is like bigger than it's bigger than us.
It's bigger than Nino Brown.
It's bigger than Nino Brown, baby. You know what I mean? Everybody got ideas. Ham is a fucking intelligent motherfucker. Franny intelligent. I'm intelligent. Mikey. We all intelligent, and everybody got different skills and different talents.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now it's all about honing that and monetizing that, putting it all in one, and busting everybody fucking head open.
So listen. Before we get out here, gentlemen, I appreciate y'all. Hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button. But Franny, tell them the big announcement about the C.U.E situation.
C.U.E Media.
Fastest rising, you know what I mean, podcast,
big boy
broadcasting shit. In Baltimore,
something wrong with you.
About to take it over, but like I said, this was a test run to get my man Ham introduced to C.U.E. You feel me? The C.U.E Media. You dig what I'm saying? And you know, we just gonna keep pushing. You know what I mean? We gonna pump up the production. By next week, my man do guests. You feel me? Local artists. You know what I mean? He chronicles the hip hop that's in Baltimore, go to your page. You feel me on YouTube. Tell me your YouTube page. RAWDOPE Podcast.
RAWDOPE Podcast.
Raw
same
dope.
way you spell it. Raw dope.
Raw
Spelled the same
dope,
way.
nigga.
Make a conjunction and put it all together. Put the percent sign on
Yo,
it.
tell Jesus to cut the check, yo.
Right.
No, you better not have showed them motherfuckers on that camera. You gotta show them on that Laugh Out Loud radio.
Tell Jesus
pointed to the back, bruh.
Tell Jesus to cut the check, yo.
Tell Jesus to cut the fucking check. But see, C.U.E Media, man, is just an outlet. It's more than a media outlet. It's a community, and we building RAWDOPE Podcast, Laugh Out Loud Radio, Love Hurts, and then a few other podcasts.
Oh, my shit.
Got my man. My man Herb Hop.
My shit called
Herb Hop. Heat Rock
I love the Herb Hop. Cause that's going to go down. But my shit called Keep It a Stack.
Yo, tell them about the Randallstown shit coming up, yo.
Oh, I'm sorry. Randallstown reunion, the second annual reunion is this Sunday. Bring your ass, man. A lot of people, we lost a lot of people in the family this week. We lost a good homegirl of ours. Keisha lost her son in a hit and run type. It was on the news and all that shit, yo. Got hit and ran and all that bullshit. He was 19 years old. He was a fucking promising young man. They had a crazy vigil at Newtown High School yesterday. It was on the news. Shit was unreal. And that's like the most saddest thing in the world. Like, it's really even hard to even talk about that. So, I just want people to just show some strength and show some love to the people that we lost. We lost my man Big Charles, 6'9", you know what I'm saying? He lost his life. We don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I don't get into all that type of shit, but shit just hurt and it hit home real close. So I just want everybody to come out, support the Randallstown family.
Shout out Randallstown.
Where's that?
Shout out Randallstown.
It's out Kings Park. I forgot the address. I'm sorry. I'm not prepared. But it's out Kings Park, and you just go to my page, Heat Rock Scholar on Instagram and Herbie Wilson on Facebook, and you can go to my page and see where I put that at. You know what I'm saying?
Randallstown.
Yes.
Cookout reunion. Demonstration.
Yes.
You smell me?
That's gonna be a good look.
It's gonna be a real good look. It's gonna be. It was awesome last year. So we gave out a card to a person, a teenager.
I remember that she was going to college.
Yeah, she was going to college and shit.
I remember
it's a lot of positive things. Donations are
some good shit.
Definitely needed and accepted, and we're giving away all kinds of stuff. So it's just something that we
definitely gotta come out and support that.
Got to, man, and support all our shit that we doing. C.U.E Media, period.
Right.
No matter what's coming from C.U.E Media, come and support C.U.E Media, because that's where you're going to get the real shit at. This is where you're going to get the 100%. I ain't going to say all facts because this nigga think Kara's one phone. I can't even rock with
all
that
facts.
Shit. But that's what we about. We trying to give our facts and our opinions, and not step on each other's toes. Let each other, give each other our brains and our heart and our knowledge. And we all different.
We just trying to bring some positivity to the city.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Like we just trying to bring some positivity to the city. You know what I'm saying? As much as possible, we just trying to build a platform for people to come out and share some light.
Yes.
Some positivity. What's the word? Everybody say good vibes.
Good vibes.
And carries on, all that. So we just trying to build a platform for all that. You know what I'm saying?
The vibes, son.
C.U.E Media is the brain. So
right. C.U.E Media, nigga.
If you got a podcast, if you got ideas, you got a show, you want to display your situation, you have our, where we at, inbox, DM.
Yes.
On all social medias.
Too.
So
test runs of classes.
Runs of classes.
So my man Fat Ham 5000, he be doing it for a minute. So we just this the first.
Get our feet wet, man.
The first time on a C.U.E Media situation.
Yes.
But yeah, he been doing it. He been traveling with his thing. He done hooked up with the Drink Champ niggas.
Yes,
you know what I'm
saying? He done,
shout out to Noise. Shout out to Noise. DJ
he done hooked up with all the move makers and shakers already.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You see the backdrop. So he already knee deep in the shit.
Hard.
Right.
You know what I mean? RAWDOPE Podcast, Fat Ham, E&T.
RAWDOPE,
you know
nigga.
I mean? So go ahead, Ham. Do your thing, beloved.
It's Fatso NT for all the thugs surviving out here, and then I'm just more than honored to be.
We gonna run that back. We gonna run that back. See, a lot of niggas ain't know what that Fatso meant, yo.
That's tough.
Run that, yo. Bring that shit back. Run that Fatso shit back.
Fatso stands for FATTSOH. SOH, I created the word myself, actually in prison in 2010. And BPRU, and it stands for all the thugs surviving out here. And I use my hashtag is Fatso Life Worldwide. So I just connect with people from the gutter globally. You know what I'm saying? It ain't all about what you done, where you at. It's just like if you want to change, and then we with the change. So we just shout it out globally, and I'm just real happy to be a part of C.U.E Media, and just to be a part of anything that's trying to, you know what I mean, go above average. You know what I mean? So
facts.
We here to stay though, but it's RAWDOPE podcast. I'm your host, Hand 5000. Hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, and follow us with C.U.E Media, man, the future, man. And we waiting for CBS, NBC to talk to us.
You smell me?
You heard me.
Yes. So we out of here.